And now for a taste of things to come.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are live here tonight for AEW Collision Homecoming. I am your host, James the He-Man Hebert. As of right now, the simple man with a spectacular voice will be here momentarily. He is running a bit behind schedule. He actually just woke up before we started going on the air. So he is getting himself all dapper for tonight's festivities for AEW Collision Homecoming. Meanwhile, our team over at the Simply Reliable over there, Rage of Wrestling, Walter Alex Cruz, Mr. Reliable himself, along with the Renegade of Wrestling, JJ Williams, are actually covering Saturday night's main event. So it is simulcast day, in case you didn't know. Simulcast day is one of my favorite days because it means more content. I like content. Do you like content? If you like content, hit that damn subscribe button because it'd be good if you do that. Hit that subscribe, hit that like, make sure you do all the good things. With that said, ladies and gentlemen, we got a lot to cover here. So I'm going to do this in rapid fire succession. We're not going to do the typical rundown that you're used to. What we have tonight on the docket, Mariah May and Toni Storm go face-to-face tonight on AEW Collision Homecoming. Apparently, Toni Storm is going to really ride out this rookie amnesia thing, so we'll see what happens there. We'll see if she actually gains her memory back. Who knows? We got Samoa Joe, probably going to squash Nick Wayne, if I'm being honest. We got a fatal four-way tonight. Yuka Sakazaki, Serena Deeb, Deonna Purrazzo, and Queen Aminata. Finally, Deonna Purrazzo and Serena Deeb have been pulled out of the Tony Khan's toy chest there. So finally, we get to see those two in action. Wish it was actually in a singles match, if I'm being quite honest. I'd love to see Serena Deeb and Deonna Purrazzo mix it up in the ring, but we got a fatal four-way. I'll take what I can get at this point. And to be fair, winner faces Mercedes Moné for the TBS Championship on Dynamite. Please, for the love of God, let it be Serena Deeb or Deonna Purrazzo. Konosuke Takeshita taking on Katsuyori Shibata, the double champ of the Don Callis family, going to put one of his championships on the line against a New Japan and Ring of Honor Pure Great. A never openweight champion in his own right is Katsuyori Shibata, so there's a little history lesson for you there. We got the Gates of Agony versus apparently what are now known as the Hounds of Hell, apparently. I'm not sure. But it's Brody King and Buddy Matthews. So we're going to get a pretty good tag team matchup with these two teams. One of the teams I actually didn't even think about when they gave the belts to the Hurt Syndicate was actually the Gates of Agony. So I'm actually glad they reminded me that they exist. So there you go. And I don't know if this will be the main event, but if it is, then you'll know. The Ring of Honor World TV Champion, Commander, is going to be fighting for the AEW Continental Championship. Kazuchika Okada taking on Commander. It is going to be a champion versus champion match. I don't know if it's for the title or if it's just a champion versus champion match, but either way, that's what we got on the docket tonight. That is what you can look forward to here tonight on AEW Collision Homecoming. And you already saw the preview trailer right now for AEW's, the rest of the watch-along schedule for the AEW side of things. WWE, TNA, New Japan. We're covering it all here on the Simply Reliable Studios. NFC Championship game tomorrow and AFC Championship game tomorrow if you're into football. Statboy Mike is going to be covering those events, and I believe Walter Alex Cruz will actually be on for those as well. So be on the lookout for that. That's going to be tomorrow. So if you're interested in football, give that a like as well. We got a lot of content that we are producing, and he'll be covering Super Bowl weekend the following week as well. So there's no shortage on content. For the record, February 1st, Royal Rumble as well. If you're interested in that, we will be covering the Royal Rumble. Royal Rumble, I believe that won't be a simulcast day because I don't believe AEW is planning a special. I hope they don't screw us at the last minute, to be honest, because damn, we need a break because there's too many damn specials. I think we're overdoing it a little bit. So yeah, that's what we got going on here. And if you like what you see, right here is all of our PayPal links in the description box below. If you like what we do this all the time. Go ahead and show your support right down below. It would be very, very nice. Tonight, Saturday Shenanigans. If you don't know, Saturday Shenanigans is basically a late night show where we cover wrestling. Tonight is going to be a Rumble draft. So the way this is going to work is we can pick Raw, NXT, and SmackDown talent only and draft them all in a Rumble, pick the names, and then just randomize them and see who wins. That's basically what we're doing tonight, along with the typical shenanigans where we talk about wrestling topics tonight on the show. So be on the lookout for that. Shout out Anthony Missionary Thomas. Shout out John Draper, who was on my spaces last night. If you didn't, follow me on X, did an impromptu space for better or for worse for the reasons that needed to be talked about, unfortunately. And freaking Wrestling Soup of all people, Anthony Missionary Thomas came in, and so did John Draper. They came in and showed their support for the message. Right now, Phil Marks is actually live on his show right now, covering why I had to go live, basically. So there you go. I'm all over the place apparently on social media. Good to see Daniel in the chat. Speaking of the Royal Rumble, what if the first two entrants for the men are number one is John Cena and number two is Joe Hendry? I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if that's how they started building that matchup. I'm honestly convinced more and more as we go on that Joe Hendry and John Cena is actually going to be the match we get. I think it's either going to happen at Slammiversary or SummerSlam for the TNA World title, and I think that's going to be John Cena's number 17, and I think Styles is going to take it off of him. I really do think that's the direction we're going. We'll see what happens, but yeah, it's interesting because there's a lot of different ways that they can go with so many storylines with the the TNA partnership, the WWE stuff going on within their own realm. We could see Omos show up. He's now a champion in Pro Wrestling Noah. By the way, apparently in a group with Yoshitatsu. So there you go. If you remember Yoshitatsu, thank you. But yeah, overall, I could see it. I absolutely could see it. But yeah, folks, I am going to try and run the trailer one more time, only because I'm trying to see if Noah's going to come by. So if you're just joining us now, I'm going to run the trailer. Oh, never mind. Okay, he's right here. So, ladies and gentlemen, here to basically call the action, the play-by-play man extraordinaire, the simple man with the spectacular voice, Noah Foster in the building. I just ran down the card, by the way, so that's one less thing we have to do.
Well, I mean, regardless, we're going to probably do that during the show. But once again, James, good to see you. Good to see Nathan Banksdale, all the current watchers, the first-time goers, of course, the continued followers here at the Sip Studio. It's good to see you all once again. I'm very tired. It's been a stressful week, but I am okay and always happy to be here. Shout out to Big Baller G. That being said, it's Saturday. You know what that means. We are back here once again at the Sip Studios, ahead of the shenanigans, bringing you all sorts of wrestling content and entertainment. I am, of course, Noah Foster with James Heras. Will be coming AEW Collision Homecoming. Return home to Daly's Place from Jacksonville, Florida tonight, celebrating All Elite Wrestling on the Collision stage for the first time in Homecoming history. And of course, shout out to Mega Wrestling, JJ Williams, and Walter Cruz, who are on the other side of things. We are simulcasting here tonight on a fine Saturday night where it's all right for a fight and a wrestling retro delight, as they, of course, are covering Saturday night's main event. Before we get into things, again, folks, please like, subscribe, comment, tell friends, support my friends, support the passions, of course, they demonstrate here, PayPal them. And if you want to dictate the conversation, super chat or PayPal, it truly is as simple as that. And good to see Logo TV Unlimited for the first time here in the chat. Yeah. I hope that he sticks around. That being said, good God Almighty, how am I still able to somehow rebound and do this stuff after the other matters I face beyond me? James, good to see you. I'm looking forward, as always, to covering wrestling with you, whether it's AEW or some other brand underneath the sun of all things wrestling. Shout out W fam. How you been, man? How you feel about tonight with AEW Collision Homecoming?
Looks like a pretty decent show overall. I'm looking forward to it. I was going to ask you, what is the one thing you're looking most forward to on the show, good sir?
Well, you know how I feel about the potential of this AEW women's division, but I gotta say, after seeing and talking about potential with King, of course, from our coverage from Wednesday Night Dynamite, I'm most curious to see the new repackaging of what used to be called the House of Black and what I think is now known as the Hounds of Hell. I'm very curious to see Brody King and Buddy Matthews in tag team match against the Gates of Agony, especially after that promo where we've almost seen it like a tale of three stories over the past few weeks. Adam Copeland endorsing Brody King. Julia Hart, endorsed by Jamie Hayter. And of course, Buddy Matthews, endorsed by Will Ospreay. It's one of those things where you look at these three individuals, we talk about the multiple dynamics of the House of Black and how they all could be, of course, the most notorious trios champions forming in AEW history. They could be tag champions, they could be singles champions, they could be main event players. And I think they are heavily endorsing that in this reformation now of what I think is going to be called the Hounds of Hell. The voice is no longer a single voice doesn't guide them. That voice is now permanently deafened. No longer in the shadows, no gods, just violence. So I'm very curious to see what this newfound outlook for Brody King, Buddy Matthews, and Julia Hart brings them in 2025. So overall, I think I'm most looking forward to that from a presentation standpoint. But as far as professional wrestling goes, it's Kenosuke Takeshita versus Katsuyori Shibata for me. A tale of two incredible wrestlers. Versus DDT. Are you freaking kidding me? For the first time ever, as the Alpha is on this worldwide crusade, proving why he is the best damn young professional wrestling athlete on the planet. Ahead of facing Hiroshi Tanahashi, of course, in Windy City Riot. So wrestling match-wise, it's that, but suspension disbelief presentation-wise, it's definitely what used to be called the House of Black, especially when Malachi Black made his debut before the House of Black was born against Cody Rhodes right here in Daly's place. So I'm very curious to see what's ahead for all of that.
Yeah, for sure. I got one I'll show you that I'm super interested in. They've finally been found. Deonna Purrazzo and Serena Deeb have been located. And we get to see them wrestle.
Well,
finally.
Yeah. It's a very unique dichotomy with this women's four-way as well. Queen Aminata, Serena Deeb, of course, that had their fallout. Yuka Sakazaki previously has a singles win over Serena Deeb. Queen Aminata previously faced Mercedes Moné for the TBS Championship, and the Virtuosa, leader of the Vendetta, respect the family. Deonna Purrazzo now, as she looks to make 2025 the year for the Vendetta, she's in the ring for the first time ever with the likes of Serena Deeb. Yes! And also, of course, she's in the ring for the first time ever with both Yuka Sakazaki and Queen Aminata. For me, she's the wild card, but that familiarity with Mercedes Moné and Queen Aminata, figured about the fall that never was truly figured out with Serena Deeb and Queen Aminata as well. This could be a tale of two matches and two rivals come out of this fatal four-way, where, of course, the winner of that match, to your point, will face Mercedes Moné for the TBS Championship on Dynamite. And it's one of those things where Daly's Place, it's like Madison Square Garden for WWE. There are those immortal stages for professional wrestling for each company that defines them at their best. And Daly's Place is all elite wrestling. If it wasn't for Daly's Place, I don't think AEW would exist. Period.
Yeah, especially during the pandemic. I'm gonna show this comment because it was an interesting one, and he wanted to get your thoughts on it.
All right.
Your thoughts on this potentially happening in the Rumble.
Daniel, by the way, shout out to one of the MVPs at Civil Labo Studio. So I always appreciate his takes. That's, of course, why we acknowledge him wholeheartedly. Daniel saying what I think of the first two entries for the WWE Men's World Rumble are John Cena and Joe Hendry. Well, it'd be curious to see if either man could be the coast-to-coast man or the Iron Man of Rumble history. And, of course, Joe Hendry, the most motivational man right now in professional wrestling business, with a new beginning, why John Cena is ultimately starting his career ending. And it really would be something to see John Cena and Joe Hendry face-to-face in a WWE ring to tease the idea of John Cena crossing the line. You gotta have a very unique first two men in the Royal Rumble that tells the story, I think, of what to watch out for the most across professional wrestling. That right there could be one of them. I love that thought. But if I'm being sincerely honest here, because I know Goover's not going to be in it, he's the World Heavyweight Champion, duh. I'm just putting it out there. My Iron Man for this year's Royal Rumble is a returning Ilya Dragunov. I want Ilya Dragunov and Goober to come my WrestleMania main event. So I'm calling it out right now. Ilya Dragunov for early Royal Rumble pick.
There's so many things that could happen in this Rumble. It really is looking like 92. all over again. Really star-studded, so many angles, so many stories that they could revisit, newly visit, like especially with the TNA partnership that completely threw a monkey wrench in everything.
Exactly.
Like this could be the best Rumble since '92, and that's not taken lightly because like the way this is looking on paper is exactly that. I think the one thing I will say is the more I think about it and the more the days go on, I'm actually thinking Cena's gonna dethrone Henry at number 17. I think he takes the belt, the TNA title, and I think Styles dethrones Cena for it. Because to me, that would make the most sense, you know.
Well, it's an alternative time of AJ Styles was Mr. TNA, and it would be curious to see Mr. TNA take on Mr. WWE in the home that he truly built, especially at the incredible trilogy of matches they had in 2016 over the WWE Championship. Matt, good to see you. And again, suspension of disbelief, TNA Championship being defended at WrestleMania. I truly will believe that anything is possible in this wrestling business be defined. But again, I think people are still reaching very heavily for straws, where at the end of the day, we just started this multi-year deal, and it's TNA and NXT. You got a better chance of the TNA Championship being defended at Stand and Deliver than at WrestleMania. Just
that
saying.
I agree with. That I agree with. At least for now.
But I'm being a realist here because I don't fantasy book. I'm optimistic, but I'm also being realistic. We just started, folks, okay? For the love of Pete. But I love the idea. And that being said, again, you guys can learn more about our thoughts on our own Royal Rumble when we book our own Royal Rumble later tonight with the regular wrestler JJ Williams for the Saturday Shenanigans. As well as, of course, the WWE League is back that I am hosting. And, of course, the No DQ has No DQ and Cindy Team will keep you in tune with all of our thoughts and continued predictions and outlooks on the Royal Rumble this upcoming week, as well as live coverage 1 week from tonight on Saturday night after Simple Reliable gives you our first top 10 of 2025. Each of us our top 10 matches for the month of January across all things wrestling. And that's all to come within the next 7 days. Yeah, there's no turnout for me. Go figure, James. I might even go impromptu Wednesday night with King and the AEW fam. Who the heck knows? So again, folks, stay tuned for so much more here. Courtesy of Bible Studios. Keep you tuned across all the biggest shows, pay-per-view specials across all things wrestling, as well as other forms of entertainment as we level up with gaming. And of course, the Renegade keeps you in tune with all the latest and greatest in retro and new movie reviews and so much more along the Jay Hebert side of things. So again, folks, stay tuned for all that. But yeah, James, it's very optimistic to fit this Royal Rumble. 1992, 2001, 2006, the last three I really, truly enjoyed. This has every possibility to be the best Royal Rumble ever. How many people could win it and how many WrestleMania matches can be set up out of it. For the men, particularly. The women, high suspension of disbelief. But here's the thing about the women. The outlook for the women's Royal Rumble is so blank canvas, you truly don't know who could be in it. And hello, Wesley. He is not the learning tree, but he has Wesley Conklin.
Hi, guys. I'm Wesley Collins.
And he has Powerhouse Hobbs taking on Big Bills. We keep you in tune with Collision as we're 10 minutes away. As we know, Powerhouse Hobbs and Big Bill looks like they might have a street fight. And Lord knows, Daly's Plays is heavily known for that dose of violence if you watch the
an impromptu street fight or like a sanctioned match?
I feel like at this point with those two, it wouldn't surprise me if it turns into that, but I don't think the graphic officially calls it for being a street fight. But
I don't. Yeah, I was about to say I don't have that graphic.
And it also might not, and it also might have been moved because I know they also remade stuff Wednesday night because, for example, we got Samoa Joe putting a pumpkin in place like most of the parents here in America as Samoa Joe goes one-on-one with Nick Wayne. But yeah, it's just one of those things where it wouldn't surprise me if that match did get moved maybe to Wednesday Night Dynamite because that card is actually very hollow for the time being. But also, of course, speaking of, you were excited for women, let's talk about the face-to-face with Mariah May and the rookie, Toni Storm, before they go down under in Australia for Grand Slam, which I learned as of Wednesday, Grand Slam will be on TNT and Max. It is not pay-per-view. It is TV. So somehow they're going to do that on Saturday. I have no idea if it's going to be live Australian time or pre-recorded for us here in the States. So stay tuned for more on that, folks. But I mean, tonight's going to be a very fun show because Daly's Place is always the environment for all elite wrestling. We, of course, have the return of 2.0, Daddy Magic, Cool and Angela alongside Daniel Garcia taking on the Undisputed Kingdom. We got Rainmaker Kazuchika Okada going one against Commander and champion versus champion. You talk about the fair forward for the TBS Championship number one contendership. We talk about the face-to-face leader of Women's World Champion and, of course, her challenger. And I think Samoa Joe and Nick Wayne was the only other thing on the ballot besides the Alpha Kenosis Casca taking on Katsuyori Shibata. So I think that covers everything. And
okay,
yes,
yeah. By the way, so I'm missing graphics apparently. So
they're in his chat, dude.
Okay, they're in his chat. All right, good.
Yeah, he earlier. Get together, man. We're live. I've been fan for the show hasn't started yet, but you're already botching it up.
Okay. Yeah, they just decided to be weird. Yep, and they did the 3.0. 3.0 is reunited, I noticed.
3.0.
3.0.
That's what you're calling it now?
That's what. Well, I mean, there's three of them. So what can you do? I mean,
come on, man. You know the roots of Daniel Garcia and 2.0 ever since they've been part of AEW. Let's be real here. Come on. Put some respect on Cool Hand Edge's name, all right? We're going to get taste.
You're going to get taste. You want taste?
The Matt Menard, man. It's one of my favorite personalities right now in wrestling, in the ring and on commentary. No doubt about it. And, of course, I wonder if his ribs are still heavily bandaged up under all the assault lately with the Death Riders, but that's also remains to be seen. But it is one of those things right now that I find, again, AEW right now, it's an early start. But what I really have enjoyed about that is the smaller venues, giving a complete different outlook each time on Wednesday night where they're at. And I think it adds a different aesthetic that we haven't seen for a long time in the wrestling business. Not every show feels the same, feels so monotone. Even just the set, I didn't expect to have pyro. But I am curious to see with Daly's Place how much they alter the LED banner across the front crowd on the elevated stage, and if they adjust that stage slightly, since they've been in Daly's Place since last year, March, I believe. Back when, of course, Kazuchika Okada, of course, came in to the fold of what became, a different elite. That's all I'm going to call it as. And yes, the virtuosa, Deonna Purrazzo. Long may she fucking, I'm over the 5-minute mark, reign. But yes. Well, James, you're always a huge fan of Kazuchika Okada, of course. I know you saw him at 2019. Lucky. Very interesting dynamic here, considering, again, he was trained by Ultimo Dragon down in Mexico. Now he's facing the Ring of Honor World Television Champion, Commander, in a one-on-one match is being simply booked as champion versus champion. Kind of reminds me of that nod in the New Japan Pro Wrestling Anniversary show when the junior heavyweight champion faces the world heavyweight champion. In a way, you do have that here with two different classes of champions, also across two different companies, but they're underneath the same Madman umbrella. What's your thoughts with this first time ever matchup?
I think it's going to be interesting only because it's a match that I didn't think we were ever going to get. So that's
kind of AEW's MO.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely something I didn't expect to have. I feel like this is going to be a win for Okada, but I like the fact that they're not doing another champion versus champion match because I feel like the whole AEW Ecosphere is kind of overloaded with that lately. So I'm kind of glad we just decided to stick with the champion thing. But I'm interested in that. I'm interested in this. I haven't showed this graphic, so I'll just show it here. We get the Undisputed
Kingdom.
We got the Undisputed Kingdom and I don't know what you call them. I'm just going to call them 3.0 because it's easier. But
this is going to be a tag team needs a name. Continue.
So here's my question. Where are we even going to acknowledge the Trios Championships? Because the Trios Champions have not even come out with the belts. The only ones that have come out with any Trios Championships is Dustin Rhodes out of all the Trios Champions in AEW and Ring of Honor. He's the only one. Everybody else, I haven't seen him with the belts. So, like, are we actually doing Trios division again, or what are we doing?
James, I've been asking that since the Death Riders have basically held the Trios the World Championship hostage. I would just simply say no at this point. I think the Trios title for AEW are an afterthought. Again, I don't think the Trios Championships have been at that same prestige since the House of Black lost them to the Acclaim 2 years ago at All In Wembley Stadium. Again, the House of Black were 25-week-long reigning AEW World Trios Champions. Since then, we have not had that same prestige, dominance, focus, and challenge for the trios titles since. I would say they're absolute afterthought, especially in an industry where there's more titles than needs to be. It's also one of those things where, to your point, Dustin Rhodes is the trios champion. The Ring of Honor six-man tag team belongs to the Von Erichs. But again, Von Erichs, Dustin Rhodes, whether they're going to defend those titles after Sammy Guevara and Dustin just defended the Ring of Honor World Tag Team titles at the Tokyo Dome. It almost feels like to me across the entire plane of the wrestling business. Trios championships are kind of an afterthought. They're not presented or treated with the same prestige. And I don't think the industry needs them, honestly, anywhere.
Yeah, it saddens me because I was one of those guys that advocated for trios wrestling.
I remember that.
Which a lot of people thought, you listen to me now, it's like, I can't stand what they're doing with it, but it's like, it's because I know how good it can be. And it's like, look at the teams. There's no reason why we can't have a good trios division. There's no reason why we can't have a good tag division, but that's a whole other problem. And
I mean, it might be literally business might pick up on that now. The Hurt Syndicate also the AEW Tag Team Championships. Just
yes,
saying.
That's what I'm saying. And there's plenty of teams. We're going to see two teams tonight that, they could be future fucking contenders when it comes to the Hounds of Hell and Gates of Agony. Those are two teams I'd love to see the Hurt Syndicate mix it up with, to be honest with you.
Then you got the Undisputed Kingdom dynamic where it could be Freebird rule because we've seen all three of those men share the NXT Tag Team Championships. But it sounds like to me that Adam Cole or Kyle O'Reilly might have their focus on the TNT Championship at their last backstage altercation with Daniel Garcia. And based on who wins out of that trios match, you might have the next challenger for the TNT title.
Well, it's going to be Roddy then. Roddy, that's exactly how that's going to go because Adam and Roddy are fighting with each other, and Roddy's going to pick up the win for the team. That's how that screams to me.
Suspension of disbelief. Ever since the Undisputed Kingdom came back together as a trio, they're 1-0 right now in trios action. So I think we'll see how far this goes because the three of them are their strongest together. Why Adam Cole? He might be the Panama Playboy, the main event player, but again, he's already had his chance at the World Championship, and he's not going after the Death Friars, it looks like, under any circumstances right now. And who could blame him? So I think it's more so just, redefining what they're going to do in 2025. But yeah, we'll see. Again, Daniel Garcia, though, tremendous run so far as TNT champion with wins over Katsuyori Shibata and Mark Briscoe. So he's been on a hell of a ride ever since being Jack Perry last year at Full Gear.
Yep. Fair enough. Ladies and gentlemen, we got a minute left here. We were able to bullshit for the first half hour. So there you go.
And RJ City, Renee Paquette, Lexi Nair, they all do the same thing. I'm sure you were RJ sitting it before I came into the room here. So,
Yes, I was trying my best for sure.
Well, James, it's one thing I can say. You may be a freaking idiot, but you always put forth your best effort, either being an idiot or being a wrestling fan or analyst. So I respect you for that.
I appreciate that, my friend.
And of course, I appreciate everybody that's watching us here, listening to us here, as we are the conduit here tonight for both Saturday night's main event AEW Collision. As of course, this stream will focus on AEW as we return home to Daly's place here immediately as Transformers finally gets off my screen. I'm just going to say this right now. Transformers overrated. Big explosion, couple of kisses in the end, Seriously, why did you do something original, Hollywood?
Well, to be fair, I don't even know if Michael Bay promotes them anymore. Do they? Does he even direct the Transformers movies? Because that was a Michael Bay thing.
If he's getting paid as much as he was when he was first doing it, it wouldn't surprise me. Patriarchy bullshit. False father figure.
I disagree. He's my daddy. What?
My dad is dead. Been dead.
I'm sorry.
Don't get me started.
Oh my God. Wow.
Look, I was triggered last night by bums and silicone idiots. I don't need last night, Thursday night. I don't need to be triggered by this freaking. Never mind. Too soon. Just starting. Of course, he still has that guaranteed AEW World Championship shot in his hand. And of course, we have Tony Storm as Collision, of course, loves to hype up some of the events to come tonight before they give our custom Elton John Saturday. And of course, the glamour. Mariah May will grace Daly's Place stage, the AEW Women's World Champion.
Okay, she says. Samoa Joe!
And Joe's about to kill a young adult.
A young adult. You're giving him too much credit.
Yeah, you're right. I just realized that.
He's going to squash him. All right.
I'm expecting him to do the nope.
I'm going to mute so we don't get claimed, but...
Good grief. Saturday! Yeah! And in fact, this song might actually come up on freaking wrestling karaoke because it is a wrestling show theme. And honestly, I could go with it because Saturday is all right for fighting now at Collision back on stage. Oh, boy.
Apparently, it's a double fight night. That's all I know. Simulcast day, baby.
Well, one's your obsession. The other one is your Saturday night delight because it's all right for a fight. Let's go into Darren's place. You're looking live at the home of AEW. We are once again back here for our annual homecoming. Welcome, folks, to the show. Welcome to the stream. It's Saturday. You know what that means. AEW Collision is live and on the air from Jacksonville, Florida, Daly's place. Here we go. Oh, wow. And we are not going to waste any time before we say someone's about to get killed by Joe.
Yay. Joe, 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 Joe.
Good old JR, of course, in commentaries. We got Arcady in the ring for our in-ring announcing. Referee Stephon Smith for this first contest. And it looks like they got the same setup as last year, mostly, with the LEDs and the announcer stage on the far right-hand side, keeping that Daly's Place aesthetic. Of course, we haven't seen Samoa Joe since he got drove for a while on a forklift by the Learning Tree last year and went off to film Tricks of Metal.
Yeah, which is weird that he's not going back fighting them, but okay. I mean, I'm not complaining, to be honest.
Yeah, one, you don't question Samoa Joe's actions, and two, Samoa Joe, of course, has incredible respect for Hook and Katsuyori Shibata, why this man is the farthest thing from being respectful to anybody but himself.
Can you please have the boss man, Aaron Rift, check on the contract status of the infamous Bobby Fish? No.
What have you...
Please, no. I don't want that song anymore. No.
You know, that could come up on a karaoke now that I think about it. Red Dragon.
Yeah, probably will. Listen. If you've seen how Bobby Fish looks, I don't know, dog.
I mean, where's the lie? Oh, we get some good old JR on commentary.
I'm glad you said it, not me.
I just remember the most quiet segment I've ever heard in TNA history when he took a mic and asked that question. Okay,
absolute fucking crickets.
I think a cricket would have been louder than the emptiness of that building.
Yep. Yeah, you ain't wrong there. Nick Wayne doing his posing. Joe just staring a hole through this kid. Dude, this kid is not ready. He's about to get eaten alive.
Yeah, well, you still got to consider, though, Christian Cage and that Jezebel is in the corner of her son, as well as Kip Sabian.
We got a contract. We got a goddamn briefcase. It's just all over the place, man.
Stephon Smith right now. Oh, wait a minute. Looks like Joe ain't alone.
Yep, we got Katsuyori Shibata and we got Hook coming out to back up Samoa Joe.
Of course, Shibata will be in action later against the Alpha Konosuke Takeshita for the AEW National Championship.
Looks like they're all over the place here. Shaking the hand of Katsuyori Shibata.
Is it kind of wild to think that we've never seen Katsuyori Shibata and Samoa Joe one-on-one?
I think it's eventually going to happen here.
And, of course, again, the wrestler will be vying for the AEW National Championship, speaking of one-on-ones, first time ever against the Alpha, Konosuke Takeshita.
Bell rings.
Here we go, James. Should be another fun night here at Daly's Place. We've had a lot of unique moments, a lot of unique debuts, and a lot of one-of-a-kind matches, both on Collision, Dynamite, and on, of course, Rampage, now debunked. And, of course, AEW's history.
Nick, a collar and elbow tie-up is not, you're not going to budge Joe on that, bud. I hate to tell you. Hate to tell you.
Giving him, probably try with the scripted side headlock and the shoulder block. Joe unfazed by that. Might as well have been swatting a fly. Joe in the blue and black trunks tonight. Of course, always the two-tone trunks that, of course, represent so many different disciplines and honors so much that Samoa Joe has. And Joe, once again, wants to see what Nick Wayne's made of. Test your might.
Yeah, well, he You don't have a lot of might after that shoulder tackle. I'll tell you that right now.
And of course, folks can watch AEW Collision on either TNT or Max, much like Ryan Apocalypse is doing. And thank you for tuning in. And thank you for those that are tuning in across either one or not both these simulcasts here. After covering Saturday's event, the midsection, don't take Samoa Joe.
Ooh.
Now, momentarily, bends him over. Nick Wayne follow it. Nope. This senton drop.
Senton drop right to the back after that leg sweep by Samoa Joe. And now we got a little bit of shucking and jiving with the jabs right to the face of Nick Wayne. Oh, my God.
And an elbow to the point of the head.
Well, Samoa Joe is definitely AEW's version of Undertaker if you're talking about the most proficient striker in the game. God damn, he just spit it. He just had a tooth fly out after that chop.
Former longest reigning Ring of Honor World Television Champion, Ring of Honor, former Ring of Honor World Champion, TNA World Champion, and X Division Champion. Now looking for the Muscle Buster. Might make short work here. Nick Wayne at 9. And Nick Wayne, though, rag in the eyes, literally preserving his life.
Yep.
Ooh.
Nice insecurity.
You think about, again, though, any weaknesses you can try to split out Samoa Joe. Is there any besides maybe that bandage arm dragon screw leg width, though, as Nick Wayne goes after the base?
Freaking Ryan's watching both Saturday night's main event and Collision Homecoming on Max and Peacock. God damn.
He's brilliant, and he's also a madman, and I applaud and respect him for that as somebody who's literally watched at one point 4 shows in a single sitting across 4 different devices from 4 different companies.
Oh, Jesus. But the leg right over the post, and that might be the opening Nick Wayne needs here. We know the history of knee problems when it comes to Samoa Joe. And look at that.
We also know the history of Christian Cage and Samoa Joe. It's your secret Christian Cage trying to take advantage here.
Ooh. Oof. Oh, you don't want to fuck with Hook and Shibata. I'll tell you that right now.
Even without a 2x4, Shibata might still be the most dangerous man right there at ringside. Again, the guy that nearly concussed himself to death against Kazuchika Okada at Sakura Genesis for the IWGP Heavyweight Championship and lives to tell the tale.
And now look at this. Oh, Jesus. Nice moonsault. Oh, my
moonsault off the top.
God damn, what a moonsault. For the record, he damn near almost smashed his back and put it out of place. That was a bad landing off the barricade.
You know what they say, high risk, high reward. Sometimes it's defined in the aftermath. And Nick Wayne right now in the driver's seat, bringing Joe back in the ring. And here's the cover. Hook on the leg gets a 1 count barely.
Yeah.
And still kind of night, the glamour. Mariah May will go one-on-one with Toni Storm face-to-face ahead of challenging for the AEW Women's World Championship down under in Australia at Grand Slam. Gates of Agony will go up against Brody King and Buddy Matthews. What will rise out of this tag team collision later tonight? And we also, speaking of collisions, we have trios action with Daniel Garcia and 2.0, Danny Magic and Glenn Nash taking on the Undisputed Kingdoms, Adam Cole, Kyle Riley, and Roderick Strong. And the main event, Sam!
Jesus Christ! You're an hello.
We'll take on Shibata later on tonight. What a freaking, just drop that boy. Not even a Uranagi, just literally took the man down to the mat with one arm.
And rake of the eyes, yet again. Dirty tactics by Nick
Cowardly
Wayne.
Perseverance that only a false firefighter would be proud of. Swing and a miss, though, why Nick Wayne does have youth on his side and speed. Whoa, Cole! Here's the cover! Kick out 2.5.
That was brilliant forward momentum by Nick Wayne. That was a great way to try to bring the big man down.
Christian Cage showing a bit of concern, though, even though Nick Wayne right now might be one Wayne's worth away from putting Samoa Joe down. Oh, Samoa Joe gets out of the way. Nick Wayne creates distance, though. Wash dog! It's one to a clothesline.
Holy clothesline from hell. Nick Wayne, thanks for coming. I think this is about all she wrote, Noah.
Christian Cage and Kip Saban on the apron, though, while Samoa Joe has hooked Nick Wayne in the muscle buster position and plants him.
Jesus Christ.
Count to 20. 2. That kid's been put to sleep.
Yeah, he was.
And Hook and Shibata attacking the pitcher at ringside. That's what they find on the outside, while they find the inside favors the opposition to the patriarchy tonight. James Samoa Joe returning in fine fashion for his first match in what feels like half a year plus.
Yeah, exactly. He sure as hell showed why he should be one of the contenders after that display. Dude, that clothesline was ridiculous. He stiffed him with that.
And then holding him in position, making him think about dropping him down in the muscle buster. No one kicks out of that move.
No, we don't need more Jeff Jarrett. We already get enough.
And Clayfane's far from over with Hook, Shibata, and Joe when it comes to Christian Cage and the Patriarchy.
You gotta wonder what Killswitch is thinking about this sitting at home. Get well soon.
Well, again, suspension of disbelief, James. Only time will tell if we're on the verge of another trios warfare here with these two families feuding. And of course, speaking of feuds, we know that Will Ospreay and Kenny Omega will be on the same side as they feud against the Don Callis family as they face Kenoki Takeshita and Kyle Fletcher at AEW Grand Slam Australia. But before then, Will Ospreay goes one-on-one with the Machine, Brian Cage, next week on Dynamite.
And for the record, man, I love the look of Daly's. Yeah, man. That's Hannibal, by the way. Shout out to him. Yeah, it's always a great looking show. Great setup every time they show up here. So,
yeah, it's a great atmosphere, great venue. It's one of those places that's like, if I go see wrestling, I need to go see wrestling, professional wrestling. There at that building. Speaking of professional wrestling, James, you and I called one of the damnedest matches ever in AEW history. Will Ospreay literally took Kenny Omega out with a Tiger Driver, and now both of these men stand on the same side against a former family member. And it looks like finally the enemy of my enemy is my friend, as well as Kenny Omega finally decided to work together against the Don Callis family.
Well, I mean, they kind of had no choice after what happened.
Well, again, strength in numbers, maybe strength in experience, by God.
God, that was such a fucking sick angle, by the way.
Right? Again, I love these venues, these elevated like areas. Forget diving off the truss in the second balcony in stereo.
I can't believe this should have been a pay-per-view, and I'm sad it wasn't. I really wish it could have been.
Yeah,
is it still a pay-per-view?
Grand Slam's never been a pay-per-view, though, to be fair, dude. And you know AEW sometimes gives you pay-per-view quality TV for free. And I think Grand Slam Australia is looking a lot like that with just these two matches that we know of.
Yep.
And I'm curious. Yeah, go ahead.
It's going to be an odd pairing between Ospreay and Omega. Can they coexist type of deal? I think they can, but still.
I mean, for the greater good. Meanwhile, Rainmaker!
Well, I know what that means.
As the Okada dollars rain down on that Titantron, and one of the greatest of all time graces daily place for the first time ever in in-ring action. Kazuchika Okada, reigning defending AEW Continental Champion with a record 1-0 Collision, but has literally been the Continental Champion since last year, March, including winning the Continental Classic.
I got to make the banner because he forgot the one banner.
That's all right. We got, of course, referee Aubrey Evers for this contest alongside Arcadia. Of course, Kazuchika Okada coming off a great win against Tomohiro Ishii recently in Cincinnati. And Hannibal, you're not wrong. Good to see you, by the way, in the chat. AEW tends to stack fades in the early going and just go from there to the main event, especially on Collision. It's going to be a big test, though, for both Okada and Commander, respectfully, both with roots in Lucha Libre and in Mexico. Commander, of course, successfully retaining his Ring of Honor Television Championship on the 100th episode of Ring of Honor. And, of course, winning that title last year at Final Battle in Survival of the Fittest. No titles on the line here, just nothing truly but pride.
See who the best champion is out of these two for sure.
Well, you figure out how long Commander's worked for this moment, but you know Kazuchika Okada is a main event player. You said yourself, ever since the Continental Classic, Kazuchika Okada has not looked better in AEW. And he hasn't been in AEW for a year yet. Just put that in perspective.
Yeah, because he finally ditched the Elite, or the Elite more so ditched him. So there you go.
Yeah, I just feel like they've all gone just their separate ways and they're doing their own thing. Why two men are champions in New Japan, one of them is still a champion here in AEW. You called him, you literally called Kazuchika Okada, and I still wonder if you hold him to that credit, James. You call him the best worker since Ric Flair. With his new adopted attitude of working dirty in the game, has that even furthered that judgment? Psych.
No, he's definitely the best modern day worker since Ric Flair. I still stand by that. It's the
handshake.
Just to stand what he had to do to get there. Well, he definitely did not take the handshake or just, there you go.
And he refuses to shake the hand as Commander, starting off quick with these kicks to the hamstring, spinning Solvat, slides underneath, and up kick, catching Okada off guard. There we go with a drop kick.
There you go.
And Commander, so quick, so agile.
Jesus.
Of course, with the hype man outside, Hunter's in the corner, Kazuchika Okada, regging the eyes, of course, and trying to affect the vision of Commander in that mask.
Mm-hmm.
Not a bad idea, honestly, Brian. Go ahead, James.
Yeah, right to the eyes, we noticed, by the way. Uh-oh.
He's trying to attempt to grab the back, I think, for a sleeper hold, and Okada fell back with him. Commander, though, still trying to adjust the position.
That almost was dangerous. He almost twisted Okada's leg out of socket.
Yeah, but now he's looking for his own sort of twist here, almost a ground cobra as Okada finds his way to the ropes.
Yeah, and that's the best he could do at that point. He needed to get to those ropes back because he was...
Whoa!
Jesus Christ!
Don't create distance with Commander or you know what he'll do. And of course, this is the first time ever matchup, and you would think that Kazuchika Okada seeing Commander in the Continental Classic
Jesus!
would have been aware of Commander's speed, but boy, did he neutralize that with that big boot.
Yeah, you get almost like a Yakuza-style kick there. Shades of one of the IWGP Champions greats, Masahiro Chono.
Yeah, of course, Mr. August himself, Kazuchika Okada tied him now for 5 round-robin tournament wins with the win of the Continental Classic. Of course, Masahiro Chono, the only man right now to have won 5 G1 climaxes. Okada has won 4 of them. Nice shoulder block there, and Commander once again creating distance. Escalera, step above the ropes. Beautiful arm drag.
Great arm drag. Now going to try to go for the high red district.
And Commander again.
Yeah, I was about to say, Okada saw that, scouted.
DDT!
Jesus, what a DDT. You notice, too, I think Commander was trying to go for an Escalera into a moonsault, Arabian Press style. Got a little bit too fancy there against a great like Okada.
It's almost like he was trying to throw Okada off guard, and in the end, Okada still was able to scout him, catch him, and literally set him up for that ridiculously devastating DDT on the floor. You could ask a who's who of men that have taken that. That's a difference maker.
Yep. And as we talk about that, folks, we are on Restaurant Quality Picture-in-Picture. Noah, say the line.
Fuck television. But again, TNA Live did so much better on TNA Plus. Again, best service. Anyway, Kazuchika Okada now bringing Commander back inside the ring. We talked about, of course, AEW being in this new era where their content now is all across Max. Now Amazon might be joining the fray for AEW pay-per-views, according to what my friends at AEW have informed me about. A shout out to Eric Brown, the bearer of all things news, and of course the KG King, your Don DeMarco partner, of course.
Yes. And yes, that will be returning. I swear. I promise this time. In the summer, it's coming back. I promise.
Priorities are passions. Don't burn yourself out. And again, you've put in a lot of work so far on a very dedicated family project, and you haven't even started the highlight package yet for the last year and 1 month of the Saturday Shenanigans Open Mic Night. You got enough on your play as it is, all right?
That's what I was saying. That's why I'm saying I'm already backed up as it is. Thank you.
Well, I respect, again, there's only one man that does so much. Jumping elbow strap, Okada in the corner, getting the better Commander. Again, stat night here expected from Collision at Daly's Place. Of course, Daly's Place paying homage to so many great debuts. You talk about so many great matches and moments. Of course, stand out for me, Rampage, that women's tag team street fight, of course, with the Bunny and Penelope Ford against Ty J. Of course, Ty Mel returned recently in ring action at Stardom, and Anna Jay has been on excursion lately to Stardom and the WWE Academy.
There you go.
What's some of your moments? You talk about Daily's Place being the home of AEW to rise to prominence, of course, and literally keep us alive during the pandemic with a can of this company's potential. None of ridiculous DDT there. Hold that thought. Here's a cover. Shoot the half. Gets a 2 count.
And that's
What's
the
some
thing.
of the moments about Daily's Place for you, James, that you hold special when it comes to AEW?
To be honest, I got to go with the last one during the pandemic era because that match between Sammy and MJF, I still hold up there in high regard. Probably one of the better matches of the Daily's Place era. I have to put that above a lot of things, really. I love that match a lot.
Kenny Omega, of course, winning the AEW World Championship here and crossing the line to TNA with the help of Don Callis against Jon Moxley. Back elbow strike. We had a campaign in the middle of the ring. Big boot.
Yeah.
Straight kick that time by Commander, taking over Okada at the temporary here as the temp. Unable to, though. The strength of the Rainmaker hoists the Commander up.
Jesus! Turns it into a falling powerbomb. Oh, my God. That was rough landing. Commander Man just jacked up his back off of that powerbomb.
I think, actually, Commander reversed it almost into a face buster because Commander right now is in the better shape here. Look at him right now, kicking the hamstrings of Okada again. Swing and miss, rolls underneath. Another kick right to those knees. And off the ropes, Cazador, Bulldog!
Oh, Shades of Rey Mysterio with the Bulldog.
Cover. 2. No.
Nice kick out there by Okada. But yeah, I'm noticing both guys look a little bit worse for wear. You'll notice that Commander's still trying to shake off the cobwebs. Meanwhile, Okada grasping at his jaw there. Definitely got jaw jacked.
Commander, though, scouting Okada here. Another big miss move. Springboard. Okada catching Commander again. Might have him hooked here for, neckbreaker of the leg.
Yeah, there it is.
Cheeky smile. Very confident smile of Okada there.
Backpack stunner into the neck breaker. Now a nice scoop slam that usually sets up for the falling elbow drop that Okada likes to employ here.
Okada right now, with all the comments, we're on the driver's seat, and big elbow drop to Commander's heart on target.
Got all of it, man. And now look at this. Okada.
Yeah, get ready. Yeah, fuck you. Cheeky bastard! Ichiban, number 1. Damn it, Okada.
I just wish one of these days we get to see the Rainmaker pose, man.
Well, Commander ducks underneath, out of the corner again. Whoa!
Whoa! Great Hurricane Rana by Commander. Shout out Ultimo Dragon, the way he pulled that off. Shout out Grand Metalik. Nice super kick to follow up.
Commander once again, though, trying to route the Rainmaker. Send up and over, lands in the apron, catches Okada with Enziguri, though. Rocks the Kondo champion to the ring. Great anticipation. Spring it up again. Oh, that destroyer!
Jesus Christ. What a damn destroyer. Holy shit.
Not sure if he got all of it, but he got enough of it, though. Dropped Okada over his head and shoulders. And definitely that Brody Lee in general, God rest his soul. Yeah, that was a moment in itself for Cody when dyed the hair black. And Okada rolling to the outside, but he's not safe out there with the walk on ropes!
Great moonsault. After walking the tightrope, Commander is known to be able to pull that off at a whim here.
Master of the skies, Commander looking to fly once again. Springboard, caught by Okada, wrist control. Rainmaker!
It's over.
Cover. 2, that's a win for Okada.
Yep.
Just like that.
Wow, man.
Goes to show again how devastating of a move that short-range ripcord lariat is.
He just leveled him, man. He tried to do again. The problem with Commander, he was too fancy for his own good. Even showing respect though to Commander afterwards. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah, well, you sure about that? We saw what happened earlier.
That is true.
Okada though, right now he is applauding him.
For now.
Oh.
There you go. Nice handshake. Gives him the thumbs up of approval. We'll see. Oh,
come on! And this is what Okada's become since he's been reborn in AEW. Laughing maniacally all the way.
And now he's just going. He got his cheap shot.
Beach. But coming up next, trios action as Cool Hand Ange returns to AEW alongside Diamond and Daniel Garcia take on the Undisputed Kingdom here on AEW Collision Homecoming. Still a valiant effort, though, by Commander. Great clash of styles.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of styles clash, we of course saw Shane Taylor was not happy with the Infantry losing and SCP losing against the Undisputed Kingdom. Been jaw-jacking a lot lately with Matt Menard. And of course, Shane Taylor, he's been hell-bent on bringing more gold home to Shane Taylor Promotions, one of the most notorious Ring of Honor Summit champions in history. After that 4-on-1 assault, you almost got to wonder if STP will be at Daily's place here, seeking their own revenge and maybe targeting Daniel Garcia's TNT Championship.
Mm-hmm. And I'll tell you right now, they got a bigger fish to fry here, because if they're not on the same page, if 3.0 gets a shot and dethrones the Undisputed Kingdom, they may be next in line for the AEW or Ring of Honor Trios titles. I'm telling you that right now. So right now, the goal has to be for the Undisputed Kingdom, get this win. Nothing else matters right now, because they have two different championships that they can fight for. And here we see Powerhouse Hobbs. He is pissed off in the backstage.
Oh, jeez!
Jesus Christ almighty!
Big Bill just threw a brick at him!
Yeah, he did. What the fuck? Why?
Well, again, I said it wasn't a match. These two are going to fight on the parking lot.
Ladies and gentlemen, AEW, the home of attempted murder.
I mean, to be fair, you're not wrong. I mean, with how much violence we've seen in this company's history, Anarchy in the Arena, Stadium Stampede, oh my gosh, lights out matches.
Oh, no, not over the head, Jesus Christ. Powerhouse Hobbs just using cookie sheets. He's trying to bake Big Bill a dose of pain right now.
I mean, Big Bill isn't even out of his clothes yet, out in the chilly weather of Florida. The trash can in the mid-set. Looks like he just arrived. He still has a backpack on his back, not even out of his hoodie.
So what is? I'm kind of okay with this. I mean, shit, this is fun.
I mean, again, we've seen how violent it's gotten with these two men. What the hell?
Oh, my God.
He just ripped that gate off his hinges. And we got AEW security now trying to separate these two men. Good luck with that.
Yeah, good fucking luck.
What the hell?
Good luck.
Trying to restore some order here. Again, this is not officially a match.
Hey, yo, Fight Haven, where you at?
Big Bill's saying, you'll see I got you. I got you.
Hey, at least that means you're ahead of us and you're not behind us. So there is
East Coast versus West Coast here. Powerhouse Hobbs, Big Bill, to be continued. Good grief. Full commercial break, fuck television. What the hell?
Well, to be fair, he's not from. He's actually from the UK, so he's a bruv.
Okay, that's fair. Anyway, well, I mean, damn.
Yeah.
I mean, when you're literally trying and re-injure a man, let's not forget what the Learning Tree did to Powerhouse Hobbs ahead of Collision, literally last Saturday, might I add, to try to take him out. And Powerhouse Hobbs still hobbled his way to the ring, confronted Big Bill, and got the win for his team.
Yeah.
Well, that was
wild brawl. We has fight. We has big fight.
We have attitude. We have collisions across all Daily's place tonight, courtesy of AEW's Homecoming. And again, we're only 30 minutes in, believe it or not, folks. There's still 90 minutes left. Trios action coming up next. As we talked about, you're seeing there's so much Trios styles implications regarding these two. But like I said, if STP is also here, they might infiltrate this match and call a shot themselves. Infantry, Shane Taylor, Lee Moriarty, the Governor, Avenir Gogo, if he's still around. I mean, again, there's a lot of faction warfare that could still be ahead here, James.
That's true. I do want to see Anthony Gogo go for singles gold, though. I'm so sick of him not being utilized properly. I will always be upset about that.
I'll blame you there.
That will chat my ass to no end.
I mean, ever since the whole foreigners are bad, blah, blah, blah gimmick he had against Cody Rhodes. Anthony Ogogo has not been the same. Still a Golden Glove boxer that can literally knock you the fuck out. I've been wanting to see him personally face Shuchiko Okada for the Continental Championship, honestly.
Brother, this dude is an Olympic bronze medalist. He's a former boxer, and he showed that he can wrestle with the best of them in his first match with Cody Rhodes. And you do nothing with that?
Wasted time, wasted potential. The story of the business.
That's my problem. I don't like it. There's no reason.
No one likes that.
He should be going for the TV title. He should be going for the Continental title. That's my pitch. Anthony Ogogo for champ 2025. There you go.
Maybe that could happen at the Forbidden Door this year when we covered in London once again. I'm curious where it will be in London. Will it be the Copper Box? Will it be at Wembley Stadium? Could it be at the Palace building that NXT UK first debuted? I'm curious what they do with All In this year, because I do think we're in for a different type of presentation. Of course, talking about AEW pay-per-views, the first official pay-per-view will be Revolution. We know that comes from the Staples Center. Yes, I still call it that. Bite me if you think otherwise. And we also know, James, they made it official April. Once again, we got Dynasty back on a Sunday in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
Yeah, that's true. That's going to be weird, Dynasty in Philadelphia. I mean, Philly is a hell of a wrestling crowd. Oh, and now we got Big Boom AJ and Big Justice. Okay.
Well, I mean, hey, you talked about the Boom all on Full Gear 0 Hour when you saw his match with QT Marshall, so
we're gonna get the chicken baked. Huh?
About to say, who drops the Boom harder?
That's
how the Boom's dropped.
That's cute. That's nice.
That's awesome.
Yes. You see, why do Boom?
Lexi Nair, you gotta boom it a little harder, but nice try.
God damn, they are over in Daly's place, huh? You could hear that crowd go boom.
And you can also hear
immediately. That's great transition. All right.
And no kidding. And they're using that Cole's theme here, not the Undisputed Kingdom theme. Wonder if that's a telltale.
Yeah, that's kind of a problem to me. But I will say, oh God, where's the chicken bakes? Why didn't we see no chicken bakes used in that street fight? I'm just saying.
I don't think they were near any form of catering, to be fair, all right?
We don't know that because they are the Costco guys. They could have brought it from Costco.
I suppose. And basically, ever since Adam Cole finally had that follow-up with his former bro Chacho, reunited with his original bros, I would say the Undisputed Kingdom are definitely baby faces here. Back to true form. We're going to start a new era here this year in AEW. Adam Cole, Roderick Strong, and Kyle O'Reilly. And their quest for gold after tonight may very well be undisputed.
Well, let's hope, because quite honestly, I've been waiting for the Undisputed Kingdom to actually get back on track instead of focusing on battles they should not have to fight against.
And, of course, we know all those battles and what came about them across Ring of Honor, NXT, and now here in AEW, the band back together.
Well, almost the band back together. We are missing one, and he's kind of become a gray-haired veteran of the Rogue Horsemen.
To be fair, there was a period of time that he was quite injured also in NXT. We got the key three.
Do we get the hear? Do we get the hear? Please. No, please. I want to hear their theme. No, I want to hear their awesome theme.
You can go find an AEW music, but you know we're about Daniel Garcia and the TNT champion, because that's what Adam Cole and the Undisputed Kingdom has been about. Oh, and there you see STP ringside.
Oh, no.
I warned you, James.
Well, shit's about to go in the wrong direction real quick.
Well, just one thing we can say about AEW, why you have that fear. AEW is extremely rare on matches ending in disqualification. It's one of those things I love about this freaking match ethic. I've got referee Mike Posey here for this trios contest. And again, welcome back, Kula and Ange. Congratulations on being a fodder. And to Ruby Soho, return soon. I hope you are doing well as a mother.
And you'll notice they're actually kind of adopting a street attire wear, to be honest.
Yeah, here we go right now. On a tap here with Adam Cole, Dan Garcia. Let's not forget, James, that Adam Cole returned from concussion protocol. His first match back was with Daniel Garcia.
Yeah, that's true. There's a lot of history between those two men just off of the basis there.
Right now, good exchange in the middle of the ring. Of course, I saw Daniel Garcia when he faced Lee Moriarty Tiger style in a dark match. Lee Moriarty got his contract to AEW in Cincinnati a few years ago. Great exchange really going. Head shoulder takeover, headlock takeover there with the head scissors. Swing and a miss. Went for a pump kick. Stalemate.
Ooh. Both guys definitely learning from each other in their last encounter between each other.
Well, Dan Garcia has constantly been learning, though, especially underneath the support of Matt Menard and coming back from injury and also coming back from a life-threatening accident, as, of course, he talked about when he was nearly lost his life. Buffalo Kid, raised loud and proud. And again, I hope your Bills make it to the Super Bowl. Good luck. Roderick Strong good. Now in. And Tab Made and Matt Menard. You're going to get a taste!
You want taste?
The former AEW National Champion, to your point, though, James Roderick Strong, who beat Orange Cassidy for that title last year at Revolution, to lose it to Ospreay at Double or Nothing.
Yeah, 5 out of the 6 guys here definitely got some history in Florida, cutting their chops in the black and gold era of NXT.
My NXT!
Yes, Daniel Garcia, the only one out there. Nice shoulder tackle, though, by Daddy Magic. Matt Menard going for a cover. Gets a count.
Yeah, Buzz, I don't think that was even a count, dude. He just went for a loud press and barely Mike Posey's hand hit the mat. The tab made now to Cool Hand Ange.
Finally, their first tag team action there.
Last time we saw these tag team action, to your point, a little bit of show off there. Last time we saw these two in tag team action was for the Ring of Honor Tag Team Champions against the Undisputed Kingdom, formerly the OGK, Matt Taven and Mike Bennett. A strong effort, but a losing effort.
Hey, listen, for all we know, there might be some wild shit that Renee Paquette do with John Moxley. All right, Ryan, I'm just saying. We don't know.
And look at this double team here. Oh!
Jesus. Well, it seems like 2.0 haven't missed a beat.
Cover 2. Kyle Ryan, divided artist.
As much as I'm glad to see 2.0 back, I've never seen a more disorganized and most uncoordinated tag team in my life.
Well, again, nice thing with the blockbuster there. It comes down to that familiarity and how long you've been doing it. Big pump kick there by Kyle Riley. Sends Dan Garcia up and over to the floor. Dan Garcia legal, of course, for his side now with Kyle Riley. And Kyle, watch out!
Jesus. What a nice clothesline, though, by Daniel Garcia. Hey, remember when I said this is the most uncoordinated team?
And Daniel Garcia now getting jaw-jabbed by Shane Taylor Promotions, Infantry, Lee Moriarty. And, of course, this match continues, folks. The Restaurant Claudia, picture-in-picture. Fuck television. Appreciate you, Wesley. Hope everybody appreciates what we do because we give you a taste of our form of entertainment. And we might get a brawl here on the outside sooner rather than later with all this jaw-jacking here.
Is Roddy being cucked by the Death Riders? What a comment. Unbelievable.
I'm just going to focus on the monitor. Daniel Garcia right now bringing Kyle Riley back inside the ring. Kyle Riley, previous challenger, of course, to the AEW Continental Championship against Kazuchika. He had quite a tumultuous year last year when you figure about Kyle Riley and all the chances that he got and everything he came up short. And, of course, at one point, conglomerating with Mark Briscoe. He had a match with Zack Sabre Jr. and Malachi Black. He was this close to challenging MJF for that Dynamite Diamond ring. Kyle Riley is one of those that I feel literally has so much potential, but just is unable to fully capitalize on it when it comes to that big singles chance. Last time he had a big singles accomplishment was literally against Adam Cole in NXT.
And now I'm watching the other feed. ADHD untreated needs more Mountain Dew.
I can't help you with that, bro. I'm actually on my last one. I got to restock soon. I'm just waiting right now for my freaking tax return coming in. And, of course, we'll see the return of the glamour. Mariah May and Toni Storm as they go face-to-face. Also, a four-way still to come. Winner facing Mercedes Moné for the TBS Championship on Dynamite between Yuka Sakazaki, Serena Deeb, Queen Aminata, and the Virtuosa. Diana Perazzo. And our main event, James, the Alpha Genosuke Kensei will defend the AEW National Championship against Katsuyori Shibata.
Yep. What a freaking main event that is, huh? Jesus.
But I mean, again, we talk about the disciplines of these men. It's New Japan versus DDT in AEW. Of course, Konosuke now signed to DDT, NJPW, and AEW. And it's not only the AEW National, he is still the never openweight champion, as he's defending that against Kushida at Battle in the Valley. Of course, I talk about Katsuyori Shibata's neverweight history, one of the most notorious neverweight champions in history, alongside Tomoshi E. Had feuds, tag team accomplishments, the likes of Hiroki Goto, Kazuchika Okada, Togi Makabe, Tomohiro Ishii, and of course made his return back to wrestling in an exhibition match against the Song of Strong Style, Ren Narita, and has been part of AEW ever since, former Ring of Honor Pure Champion.
Yeah. There's a lot of history between those two, championship-wise.
Yeah, and Konosuke Takeshita defined, of course, in DDT Pro, originally wanted to be part of NJPW at the age of 10, but he wasn't able to be a part of that company. Finally made his debut on the Supreme Blue last year during the G1 Climax, took the world by storm, making it all the way to the quarterfinals against Yota Tsuji. If we are back here once again at AEW Collision Homecoming here, Matt Menard, Daniel Garcia, and Cool and Ange taking on the Undisputed Kingdom. For those that don't know, yes, formerly known as the Undisputed Era. Adam Cole, Roderick Strong, and Kyle O'Reilly. Why Shane Taylor Promotions at ringside, and again, they have not forgotten about that four-way beatdown on Shane Taylor last week.
And apparently, Kyle O'Reilly's just getting mollywopped here by 3.0. Tag in back to Matt Menard. Going to try to go for a maneuver here, possibly to set up a double team for Cool Hand Angelo Parker. Nice tag there. Going to try to go for a slingshot.
Again, Kevin Owens was so right when it came to these two potential.
There we go.
Elbow drop, cover, 2. And Roderick Strong almost came in for the save as Kyle kicked out.
That's vintage 2.0. We've seen that tag maneuver multiple times throughout the years. That's the one tag move they're not uncoordinated in.
Well, again, I mean, Clint Ange, he's had a whole new leash on life now. He's a father. He's been focusing more on that with Ruby Soho. And why Matt Menard's been more so, there being the hype man, the support system for Daniel Garcia, meaning the lines there.
And here's more uncoordinated efforts as you try to explain it all. And somehow Kyle O'Reilly just triple downed the other two.
O'Reilly closing his corner, though, as Adam Cole, Roderick Strong look to make the tag. Tammy down Cole, Tammy Daniel Garcia.
Hot tag to both guys. Both guys now trading forearm shivers here.
And Cole getting the better of it, though. Went for the pump kick. They're going to say, oh, big pump strike. There's that pump kick.
Great pump kick.
That time.
Uh-oh, Sayano.
That drop suplex. Big out, kick at the knee. Garcia saw it coming, though, but didn't. Oh, man, took him out with a clothesline.
Who the hell thought that Garcia could hit a clothesline that powerful?
Garcia on fire right now, but Hiroshi by Adam Cole.
Oh, damn. He might have just busted his leg. That was a bad landing for Cole, by the way. Now I'm going to try to go for a hot tag to Roderick Strong as she tries to regain feeling. Nice calf kick there by Roderick Strong.
Another chop in the corner to Cool Hand Edge right now as Roderick Strong is taking on the entire 3.0 team. Thanks, James. Now I'm calling them that. Discus Slayer denied up in the Fireman's Carry. Gutbuster. And Daniel Garcia coming in. Pick up, Backbreaker by Roderick Strong.
Yeah, absolutely. Destroying the diaphragm of 3.0. Nice rising knee strike. Now going to go for those elbow strikes.
Oh!
Full throttle.
Face first goes Clint Ange. Here's the cover. Hooked in their leg. And Matt Menard with the save.
Yeah, just barely with the save.
And right now, Roderick Strong in the wrong part of town. Irish whip off the ropes. Matt Menard falls in. Beats a boot. Wait for this Gray. Just grazes his head. Blind tap made by Kyle O'Reilly. Uh-oh. Axe.
Oh, no.
And smash combination.
Jesus Christ almighty on a cracker. That was rough.
And a little bit of ring rust there, clearly, with 2.0 to your point. But Clint Ange still trying to fight back. Eats a hard high kick, though. Super kick. There goes Daniel Garcia. Uh-oh.
Yikes almighty.
And off.
High low by Roderick Strong and Kyle O'Reilly.
Gotta be it.
Yep. God damn, that was a domination towards the end.
Well, you said before, man, you talked about the familiarity. You also talked about the strength and the coordination. It was on point there the entirety of this trios match for the Undisputed Kingdom.
I'll tell you, hell of a match, but look at that. Shane Taylor Promotions not happy about it.
And it's still jaw-jacking at ringside, though. And what's going to happen here?
Well, obviously, show respect to 3.0 by the Undisputed Kingdom.
I got a standoff here, by the way. Here's your respect being shown here amongst these 6 men. Gotta love it.
And you'll notice that Roderick Strong definitely jaw-jacking with that guy. A nice show of respect by Adam Cole to Daniel Garcia, but it looks like there may be everybody here in the Undisputed Kingdom wants that TNT title all of a sudden. I'll tell you that right now.
Well, still to come, we will hear from Big Bill. And again, our main event for the AEW International Championship, the Alpha, Konosuke Takeshita goes 1-1 with Shibata. Something tell me, though, we're going to see the Undisputed Kingdom go up against the Shane Taylor Promotions sooner rather than later. You see the death stare, though, of Tiger Style, the only one not jaw-jacking. Speaking of jaw-jacking, this guy has been on an ego trip bigger than all you have engaged this last week.
Yep.
As, of course, we saw, James, last week, the Acclaim are no more. You still call yourself the best wrestler arrived when you got destroyed by the Hurt Syndicate.
I'm a survivor.
I'm a survivor.
I'm a survivor. All right. Sure.
You know, if it wasn't for you guys on AEW Dark together as the Acclaim here at Daily's Place, you very well would not be in the spot where you're at.
Yep.
Well, we'll see what's next for Matt's cast as he goes solo. Speaking of which, coming up next, we go face-to-face with the AEW Women's World Championship, The Glamour. Mariah May meets Tony Storm next at Daily's Place when we come back for this commercial break. Fuck television. Of course, coming up on Dynamite, James, you talk about WHF Jarrett. We will see him in one-on-one action against Claude Casanova. If he wins, he will get a shot at the AEW World Championship. Also, we will see Brian Cage go one-on-one with Will Ospreay. And ahead, 2 weeks away, when Ricochet goes one-on-one with Swerve Strickland, Swerve said he does not want to wait. If I was Ricochet, I would have my head on a swivel.
By the way, Ryan, with another gem here, Tony Storm is playing my favorite character, Tony Storm.
Now, which Tony Storm are you talking about? You talking about rookie Tony Storm, rocker Tony Storm, timeless Tony Storm? You talking about Stardom player Tony Storm? Are you talking about Pro Wrestling Eve Tony Storm? Are you talking about the UK Tony Storm? Are we talking about the Mae Young Classic Tony Storm? WWE Tony Storm? Like, what Tony Storm are we talking about here? You need some clarification. I hurt James' brain. Yes, I do. James, it's all right.
I want to die. I want to die. I'm dying of cringe here.
I'm not on the clock when it's a commercial break, folks. The answer is yes.
The answer is yes.
There, see, there's something you can agree with. You and Ryan can agree once in a while on things, all right? Oh, Lord. Well, again, regardless of this time warp that we took a further step than just a jump to the left, Tony Storm did return and made her AEW debut in a preview show. And she did win the first ever Women's Casino Gauntlet. Jesus Christ, the meat of this women's division, the power, though, in that match. Daggum. And earned the chance to face Mariah May for the first time for the AEW Women's World Championship. That will take place down under in Australia at Grand Slam. But tonight, we're going to go face-to-face for the first time and maybe the last time, as the Glamour is the woman from hell, and everyone is a dreamer while she is the reality. And reality is about to smack Tony Storm square up in the face without a shoe this time, in my opinion.
You talk about a dreamer. I think Tony Storm still thinks she's in a fever dream. She's like, it's 2022. I'm here in AEW. Yay.
Air of sleepy dreams. Oh, good grief. Daydream believer and a homecoming queen.
Oh, fuck off. That's good. Okay.
Well, I mean, hey, the Queen is returning to Homecoming. Of course, the face of the women's division, the Glamour May, one of the most, I would say, biggest breakouts of AEW and wrestling last year, as also pretty much endorsed by ESPN and Pro Wrestling Illustrated. If you look at her accolades, considering she had more matches than anyone else in the AEW women's division last year and won her first championship, and she's under 30 years old.
Yeah, it just occurred to me.
What?
We have a show called Homecoming. We got a Grand Slam. We got all these different titles. We got Dynasty. You know what it just reminds me of? It's just high school. Homecoming, Dynasty, Grand Slam. Like,
hey, what does Dynasty have to do with high school, though? I don't get that.
It is a thing that they use in high school sports. There's like
Really?
a Dynasty thingy. Yeah. At least in my high school.
Hey, wait, James.
Oh shit!
I got code on my screen. The hell was that?
Hologram.
Maybe. Well, it'd be a while.
Hologram.
Backstage, we have a very distraught Top Flight and Layla Gray. And of course, they know they want to get their hands on Action Andretti and Leo Rush.
Layla Gray is on my screen. Yay.
Layla Gray, of course, returning home to RLH last night with a victory and has her eyes on the Ring of Honor Women's World Television Championship held by Red Velvet. I mean, Leo Rush literally was once a mentor to Dante Martin. Oh.
Take off your stupid coat. Wow.
The strong words, though, by Darius Martin calling out Leo Rush for a match to go in the ring with Tony Schiavone.
Can somebody explain to me why we're doing more breakup team angles when we need every team we can get right now for both tag and trios divisions?
Don't know yet. Oh, here we go. Time for tonight's face-to-face. As we first welcome in the Glamour, Mariah May. Arguably my favorite women's champion right now in the business, sporting one of the most prestigious titles in all of women's wrestling.
Oh, my Lord.
As she returns to Jacksonville as the AEW Women's World Champion.
And there's Nigel going goo goo gaga.
As he usually does. Completely biased as always.
No shit.
But this statuesque bombshell has proven why she is the face of the AEW Women's Division. Unstoppable. She doesn't know it's time for this shit. Well, it's Tony time.
This is so fucking weird, bro. What is this segment gonna be here?
You look at the face of Mariah May, it tells the story, James. I'm just going to watch and see if this gets physical before it gets downright chastising verbal.
It's getting physical. Sorry.
Yeah, that's fine. It's a good song. A shout out R.I.P. to Olivia Newton-John. But let's see what Mariah May has to say to this rookie.
This is all right, yeah. And then now Tony just gets the microphone taken away from him again. Fucking stop doing this. Let Tony keep the mic.
There's no respect for Tony Schiavone in this business.
I am so pissed off about it.
Let's see what Mariah May has to say.
That's true.
She feels nothing. Damn.
I'm so confused.
Word of the day by Mariah May is nothing.
Big nothing.
Big nothing.
So she's what? Gonna break Tony again?
Break her heart. Our meme.
Or a meme?
Damn. Never has something so sinister look so glamorous and seem so accurate. Oh shit. Man. As she feels right now. I will get off humiliating you in your home.
That's weird. That's us.
But you fake?
Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Here we go.
I am your biggest fan. Shit, Mariah. Damn. Get off on that shit.
I'm so confused. Dude, what? Huh?
Just listen, James. We'll talk after it's done.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Tony's mind is just as confused as you. But hey,
Oh,
Tony Storm all smiles. Whoa.
what is going on?
Get your hands off the glamour. And Mariah May humoring Tony Storm. How sweet. Oh!
Dude, and now just a bitch slap.
Ow!
Okay. All right. Get out.
Tony, get out of the ring. Get out of the ring. Tony,
Yeah,
get out of the ring.
Tony, get out of the ring. Just don't even try.
Oh,
my
man,
God.
the belt to Tony Storm's face.
Yet
Welcome
again.
back to reality, Tony Storm. And it's ruled by the glamour, Mariah May. Just whipping her with the AEW World Championship. Here's what she did in the Owen.
I think she's legit. I think she legitimately has broken Tony like a lot.
Whoa! There's no stopping her.
Christ.
This woman from hell is unleashing her wrath on Tony Storm. There's a picture that tells 1,000 words.
Oh, Jesus. And then just slams her on the fucking canvas as hard as she could.
Tony
spits on her.
Tony Storm just got a hard dose of reality for the first time since he returned to AEW. And I fear that this dream is about to become a never-ending nightmare down under in Australia. It's the glamour Mariah May defending the AEW World Champion against Tony Storm. Somebody is definitely going to have something broken come the end of that night.
Huh? Oh, shit!
Wait, what? What? No! No! Wait!
Oh, shit.
What? Oh, no. Uh-oh. Oh, no!
Oh, no.
Ladies and gentlemen, lights, camera, action. Get ready for your timeless sequel. Timeless Tony Storm is back.
Jesus Christ.
But first, wait, was she acting the whole time?
Yes, she was.
You fucking...
I see what you're doing, fucker.
Holy Holy shit!
Oh shit, bro.
She's
Oh
back!
shit, bro.
Timeless Tony Storm is back!
Mariah May, it was fun while the title reign lasted.
Oh no!
Oh man.
Well, folks, it's not a prequel. It is officially the sequel in full color. Mariah May with a stunned look at her face, and Timeless Tony Storm with a death stare, looking to rip the tits off the AEW World Championship. It's Mariah May and Tony Storm 2, the Timeless sequel, down under in Australia for the AEW World Championship next month.
Well,
Bravo! And also, uh-oh.
okay, so now we finally get Renee Paquette with them. Okay, Noah, do your thing. Get your thing back off black and white if you could.
And meanwhile, looks like we're going to get a close-up, a special close-up with the Death Riders, John Moxley with Renee Paquette, this Tuesday on YouTube. Really? The art, the craft professional wrestling?
It's not a fucking party, he said.
Well, it's not going to be a party this Wednesday when Jeff Jarrett faces off against a pissed-off Claudio Castagnoli.
Can we
championship
get
title waiting in the wings if he wins?
Can we get? Can you? God damn it, John.
What in the world did we just fucking witness?
John. Can you please stop talking in fucking riddles, please? Stop doing it.
Oh God, my brain hurts now. What? Uh-oh. Well, we are ready to get back to in-ring action from something timeless to something violent as members of, don't rise, run away from the hounds of hell. Here comes Brody King and Buddy Matthews.
Yep.
There it is, James. Whoa. Brody King, Buddy Matthews, Julia Hart, now known as the Hounds of Hell. That evil smile on that witch.
Well, tag team contingent here is looking a hell of a lot scarier with the Hounds of Hell just making their epic entrance here tonight. No longer the House of Black. House of Black be dead.
And the Hounds of Hell have risen. Again, no gods, no longer in the shadows, just violence. But they do have a violent opposition to face tonight here as the gates have been opened for the Gates of Agony here.
He says, how's this going head-to-head with Cody? There you go. I don't know.
I don't do that type of apples to oranges and bananas and that type of dumb shit.
Ooh, love the new getup here. The new cultural significance here shown by the Gates of Agony as they're making
They've done that quite a bit, especially during their time last year in the tag league. Actually,
yeah, sounds about right. Oh, they were in the tag league this year.
Last year. The 2/3 of the former, of course, Ring of Honor 6-man tag team champions, to your point, in the Embassy, alongside Prince Nana and the Machine Brian Cage, and of course Swerve Strickland when it became the Mogul Embassy before that got demolished
by the Gates of Agony themselves. Gonna be a hell of a matchup here. Gates of Agony taking on the Hounds of Hell, both trying to get some rejuvenation in their starting careers here as tag team competitors. Bell rings were underway.
And here we are with Buddy Matthews and Bishop Khan. Bishop Khan is stewing out of the Ring of Honor dojo, and Buddy Matthews, the best kept secret down under from Australia in 205 Live, former cruiserweight champion, one of the best pure athletes in the game, a combination of speed and strength. And Buddy Matthews has all the tools, James. You and I have said that verbatim about this man.
Yeah, that's true.
Oof. Hounds of Hell, though. I'm very curious how far this dynamic really changes the landscape of the AEW Tag Team division. And honestly, Brody King, Buddy Matthews, and Julia Hart's in-ring work and presentation.
Yeah, it's really going to be interesting to see how they actually wrestle here, considering they don't have Malachi Black to fall back on anymore.
Well, they said that was the one voice that kind of like kept them in the shadows, and it was deafening. Now that voice has been completely silent, and they've come to light. Uh-oh.
And now here is Brody King.
And Leona, meet.
Yep. Definitely the biggest guys in the match here.
Oh boy. Here we go.
Jesus Christ. Like bulls here, just going right after each other. Both men just trading forearms now. The meat division alive and well.
Ooh, big chop. Leona refusing to budge. Budge a little off that second one. Grizzly Madnong rocks Brody King. And now hoisting the big man up on the shoulders.
Trying to go for a Samoan drop.
Knife is chopped. Rocks Leona almost back to his corner.
And now look at this.
Oh,
trying to go for his own Samoan drop. Got countered.
Or identified driver.
Maneuver.
Yeah, Bishop Khan made the tag now. Quick tag offense being made here by the Gates of Agony. Isolating Brody King, wearing him down. Brody King who's already been in enough wars this year, including against the likes of David Finlay at Wrestle Dynasty.
Gates of Agony really bringing the pain here against Brody King, just absolutely decimating him in their corner here. Nice.
Well, you said yourself, both these teams are literally looking for a new beginning. How fitting, by the way, in the first month of January. We got the Gates of Agony now on Collision out of Ring of Honor, and we got the newly founded Hounds of Hell with Brody King, Buddy Matthews, and Julia Hart. Off the ropes.
Irish whip here.
And Leona, watch out. Big boot to Bishop Khan. And we all know how dangerous it is to be outside the ring with any member of what used to be called the House of Black. Tag made to Buddy Matthews. Ooh!
Nice Gary there.
Kamigiri, actually, excuse me. Kamigiri, of course, when you rock them in face coming in. Swing and miss. Ducks low. Combination offense. Spinning Solvat. Up kick. Stomp to the foot. And rising knee strike. Oh, and Toa unfazed by that combination.
Yeah, good luck trying to be. I don't care if it's a bootleg Samoan in a lot of people's eyes. You don't hit a Samoan in the head. I'll tell you that.
And Buddy Matthews over the top, topic on Hilo.
Damn, he almost landed on his neck because of the way he landed on the barricade.
When we fight, we bark together. This match continues. Wrestle Clyde, picture in picture. Fuck television. The Hounds of Hell right now in full control. Showing all their bites.
That gonna try to go for a top rope maneuver here. Got countered by Bishop Khan.
Bishop Khan just ate a PK. I don't know what you saw.
Leona gets dropped over the top rope. Got dropped down and absolutely spilled to the outside here. Trying to go for a maneuver here. A nice knee strike there by Buddy Matthews. Uh-oh. Jesus.
Through the leg. And a senton across the apron to Buddy Matthews by Leona.
And now the Gates of Agony are in full control. I'm going to turn you down a little bit.
Gates of Agony right now, of course, in control.
By the way, your microphone is like all of a sudden like really low. I don't know why.
Oh, is it? Oh,
yeah,
weird.
You're good. You're good now.
Okay, well, it is what it is. And shout out to the Super Reliable Studios on the other side, of course. Please follow Rage of Wrestling. Please follow the Twitch channel. Good to see you all, of course. Hope you're having a great call with Saturday night's main event. Again, folks, thank you for tuning in to both shows. Please subscribe, comment, tell a friend. Of course, we'll be back at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time once both these shows conclude with the Saturday Night hosted by Ring of Wrestling, JJ Williams. We fantasy book our own Royal Rumble. And again, if you want to dictate the conversation, super chat or paper, my friends, it's as simple as that. This has been a quite unique homecoming, I will say, for Collision. You want to talk about a homecoming? How about a return for the timeless one, timeless Tony Storm, pulling the world over everybody's eyes? Talk about a stage performance.
Mm-hmm. It was definitely interesting, I'll tell you that.
It was cinema, it was theatric, it was, as much as I hate to say it, bloody freaking brilliant. Even Mariah May was taken back by that. Remember what timeless Tony Storm said the last time Mariah May and her went one-on-one? Are you prepared to die? Because I am. And we thought that timeless Tony Storm died that night. And Mariah May thought she wrote her eulogy, even wore the black post-match, and literally read a funeral note at the media scrum at the end of Wembley Stadium show that night. Since then, it has been all about Mariah. Now Toni Storm is literally back, more timeless than ever, looking to rip the tits off the AEW Women's World Champion.
It is not looking good for Mariah May come Grand Slam, I'm telling you.
And look, I'm not biased, but I don't think that the glamour is literally going to be just a filler performer. She's been the main event. She's been the star. She's been the headliner for this division ever since beating timeless Toni Storm at Wembley Stadium. And I think she can definitely do it again. It's just going to take a whole lot more than last time. And meanwhile, we'll see how much more it takes for the Gates to close in on the Hounds of Hell. Massive drop kick, though. Oh, and Bishop Khan with a cheap shot at Brody King. Got nothing off it, though. Double team, though. Finally rocks the big man. Brody King taking down the floor as we are back here at AEW Collision. Gates of Agony taking on the newly named Hounds of Hell. Brody King and Buddy Matthews. Brody King's in the timekeepers area. Isolating Buddy Matthews in the ring. Double knees off the side hip attack. Hoisted up. Oh!
Jesus. Double crucifix bomb.
Cover. Two. No. 2 counts, says Reverend Stephon Smith. Great teamwork, though, here by the Gates of Agony throughout this match, especially during the commercial break, James.
Yep. That shot block is definitely where the tide turned into the senton drop on the apron.
And literally planting that near 300-pound girth all across Buddy Matthews' chest. You see a look of concern with Julia Hart on the outside. Julia Hart for an incredible match, but a losing effort, though, to Jamie Hayter this past Wednesday on Dynamite, as they're now 1-1. And up and over. Mr. Khan, sidestep to Leona, collides with his partner.
Yep. The one rare misstep by the Gates of Agony in this entire match is Buddy Matthews now going to try to go for a hot tag to Brody King, the big bad wolf here of the Hounds of Hell.
And there's the tag. Big man in.
Oh, boy.
Big bad Brody's in and unleashing violence. Big lariat. Accidental miss. Falling, running across body into Toliona. Flesh on flesh action there. Big bad body down to Bishop Khan.
Yeah, big back body drop big time.
Oh!
A nice flapjack there into his own partner there by Brody King.
DBT finally on Toliona from earlier. Here's the cover. Lateral press by Brody. And Bishop Khan with the save.
Yeah, just barely with the save that time. And now getting tossed out by Brody King. But look at that. Toliona stays up on his feet.
Oh, and a headbutt.
Glasgow kiss style.
Great double team here into the pop-up Samoan drop. Crucifix bomb of sorts almost gets the win for the Gates of Agony.
Very, very close 2 count there. Gates of Agony almost upsetting the newly christened Hounds of Hell.
For those that don't know, the Hounds of Hell inspired by the 3-headed beast of hell, Cerberus, of course owned by Hades. Second time possibly, and chop block there by Buddy Matthews, the Toliona there. Jumping knee strike, rocks Bishop Khan. Buddy Matthews with the ropes. Residue kick. And swinging a miss. And oh!
Jesus, Bossman slam. Hellacious by Brody King, but got kicked in the head for his troubles by Toliona.
And bone-on-bone action as Toliona, of course, wrestles barefooted. That Samoan heritage, to your point. And look at the power of Toliona here.
Oh, you got to be kidding me.
Ooh, it's too much.
Good reversal, though, by Brody King.
Uh-oh. Pile driver!
Yep, pile driver just absolutely drilled him.
Toliona just got up from nothing.
No, you're muted. I don't know what happened. Your microphone muted. Nice Meteora.
Oh! Meteora.
Oh,
what the hell?
All right, no, go ahead now.
What happened? Oh, I must.
Yeah, something happened with your mic, dude.
You know, it is what it is. Technology's going to be technology. Uh-oh.
Oh, no. Double-headed beast by the Hounds of Hell. And now this might be all she wrote.
Cover to the Hounds.
And that's all she wrote, indeed. Brody King with the pin cover. Hounds of Hell with their first win as a duo under this newly christened name.
They were taking off the chain tonight and pick up the win here. The Hounds of Hell win in their newly named debut.
Hold on. Noah, I got to... Let's see. All right, speak again.
What? What's happening?
Yeah, something
Everything
ain't
good?
right, dude. Just go to your other mic. I don't know what's going on.
That's weird. It should be working. Anyway, Hounds of Hell with a massive win here.
It's your headset, bud. It's your headset. I don't know what's going on. I can't hear a word you're saying. Oh, nice, Harley Cameron. I get to see Harley Cameron at least.
My headset's taking up
And
fine.
they're with Big Boom AJ and Big Justice.
You've had this problem before yourself on your end, while my audio is working, so I don't know what's going on with you. Meanwhile, Harley Cameron, of course,
I can't hear you, dude. No matter what you're trying, I'm telling you, you got to fix this. I don't know what's going on. Noah will be back momentarily as he's dealing with problems there with his microphone. And now it looks, oh my God. They're getting me some action here with Ty Valkyrie. Hi. Can't hear you.
Well, I don't know what to tell you. If the audience can hear me, then that's all that matters.
Just switch to your webcam mic, dude, at this point. It's the best we got at this point to finish up the broadcast. I don't know what's going on.
I'm pretty sure it's you.
I have no idea how that happened. All right, try now. Hello?
Pretty sure it's you, James.
Nothing.
Well,
yeah, it's definitely the mic, dude. It's the headset.
Anyway, it should be working.
Yeah,
so.
this is I again, no, I have no idea what's going on, man. What I'll do is I'll run the trailer to see what we could do to get this fixed. Sorry for the technical difficulties, folks. What we're gonna do is we're gonna try and see what the hell's going on here. In the meantime, here's the watch on trailer for everything coming up here on the Simply Reliable Studios.
If it's your
now
shit.
For a taste of things to come.
You're all set, by the way. I'm an idiot. I fucked up. I'm sorry. What do you want me to say? Go ahead. Say your catchphrase because you are good. You're all set.
I swear on my mom and the good up above, if you do this fucking shit to me one more fucking time, I'm going to boycott this entire studio and you calling shit with me. Get your shit together.
I'm sorry.
That's the second fucking time you've done that shit. What the fuck? Anyway, I'm good. Anyway, as we saw earlier, Harley Cameron. Now we go backstage with Thunder Rosa and Penelope Ford. I'm going, you worse than this
brother. It's an honest fucking mistake. Relax. Like I get being upset, but obviously I didn't know that my headset completely fucked up and muted you on my end. That's what happened. The fucking wire was fucked up. That had nothing to do with me. That's all I'm saying. I don't usually make excuses. Fine. This was not on me. That had nothing. There was nothing I could do to control that.
Fine. I'll give you that for now. Anyway, we go backstage with Lexi Nair with Penelope Ford and the Mara Thunder Rosa. Always good to see Harley Cameron, by the way. Of course, who was turned down by that ratchet, Mercedes Moné.
Sorry. My apologies, by the way.
All right. It's fine. Like I said, that's strike 2, though. You're on notice. It's all good. And so is your technology. Anyway.
Yeah, right. Ooh.
Tension's heating up here in the women's division. Thunder Rosa and Penelope Ford apparently looking to make a memory happen. And one might be forgotten.
Well, that was awkward.
Let's put it politely.
Yeah.
As we go to our next match, time for fatal 4-way action as the Virtuosa. Deonna Purrazzo enters the ring first with the Loca, Taya Valkyrie, the Vendetta.
Now we got Taya Valkyrie and Deonna Purrazzo. They absolutely need to be pushed way better. God bless Taya Valkyrie, by the way.
And Deonna Purrazzo, of course, has no history with any of the women that she is about to get in the ring with, but last year formed the Vendetta, the boss, the godfather of the Vendetta, of course. Family based on a code of respect, looking to make AEW theirs in 2025, and a huge opportunity for the Virtuosa to get one step closer towards gold and to challenge for the first time ever the TBS Championship. Yeah, Harley Cameron, though, there's so much more respect. With all due respect, I probably would have put her in this and made a 5-way because I think she made a great case for herself.
Yes, I agree with that. I think all 5 of these women should be the next. They should be pushed way better, quite honestly, if we're being honest.
Well, we talked about the scope and the potential of the AEW women's division. We, of course, saw that in the Women's Casino Gauntlet match for the AEW Women's World Championship contendership. Now we have 4 of the absolute best, world renowned, as we got the Professor Serena Deeb entering the ring here. The woman of 1,000 holes and a former NWA World Women's Champion in the ring for the first time ever with the former Ring of Honor, AAA, and TNA Knockouts World Champion. Referee Mike Posley, by the way, for this contest. And everybody smiles when Yuka Sakazaki enters the screen.
I can't believe she's still even around, to be honest. Her and Riho. Where the hell's Riho been?
And Riho, I think last I heard, was injured at one point, dude. And of course, Yuka Sakazaki, though, she does have some history here with this field with a singles win over the Professor, Serena Deeb, and a former, of course, representing Tokyo Joshi Pro Wrestling, Princess Champion.
Yep. So she's definitely got a lot of lineage here as far as the AEW history goes. Never exactly a champion. She's always been a contender, always the bridesmaid, never the bride.
You could say the same thing about this woman, looking to become the one of one, the queen of the ring, Queen Aminata, who took Athena to the limit last year for the Ring of Honor Women's World Championship, and has had a recent fall as of late when it came to Serena Deeb. Deeb bringing Aminata on as her protege, supposedly.
Indeed.
Of course, the Queen has had some problems as well with Serena Deeb. Both these women have traded bitches for each other one-on-one, but Queen Aminata has never been in the ring with Yuka Sakazaki or the virtuoso Diana Purrazzo. Fatal 4-way action, of course. Number 1 contenders match here. First pinfall submission wins, no disqualification, and the winner will face Mercedes Moné for the TBS Championship this Wednesday on Dynamite.
It's going to be an interesting to see which one actually gets the championship here. And look at this, Diana Purrazzo.
Let's go, girl, by Deeb immediately. 2.
Yeah, trying to immediately take action there. That was smart. Everybody going for a schoolgirl here.
I mean, again, first pinfall, Smith side of the ring, you can't blame them. Each one picking an opportunity. And Diana coming in and immediately going out. And Diana right now might be the smartest strategist. Of course, the virtuosa, one and only, one of the most technically proficient wrestlers in the ring. Fundamentally sound in the Fujiwara armbar. I'm still waiting for her and Deeb to go one-on-one, though. Just saying.
Yeah, I agree with that. And by the way, both women on the ramp right now, former Knockouts champions in their own right, NWA Women's World Champion in Serena Deeb. The only woman out of this entire field is Queen Aminata with no World Championship experience.
Yeah, but she's been impressing everybody ever since arriving at AEW and ROH. Sliding lariat, hook of the leg, shade of Vichy, Diana with the save. I've been for enough bullshit this week that if I was a little bit vented earlier, I apologize to James and folks, but I've had enough bullshit for one eternity. And there's Valkyrie right now with the stomps in the leg, especially when it comes to familiar bullshit. And Volcano Rail denied, Queen Aminata, big right.
Damn. Nice drop hold. Ooh, gonna try to go for. I was about to say. It looks like she's trying to go for the Muda lock. Oh God!
I know what this is. Oh!
Yikes! That is bad for the knees of Queen Aminata because that is a lot of weight coming down onto her legs, being torqued like that after a suplex on top of it.
And of course, still coming out, our main event, AEW National Championship, Kenozu Kevin vs. Katsura Shibata. There's the Irish whip. Deeb flips between the ropes. Deeb, of course, offers the most in-ring experience, of course, across this field as well. And vicious neckbreaker across the second rope. Of course, that taunt to steel cable. Drop kick to the bat, though, by Diana. And again, in a 4-way, you cannot take your back off anybody. Grizzly Magnum. Queen turns around and missile drop kick by Yuka Sakazaki. Action fast and furious here in this women's 4-way dance.
Yeah, hopefully we don't get a picture-in-picture, but knowing how AEW does their shit, I doubt it.
I don't think about that because at the end of the day, TV is always going to give you that. That's why I always say fuck television. Now, Yuka, though, might be looking to soar. Take a ride!
Jesus! Magical girl splash from the top rope on all 3 women on the outside.
And this match continues on TNT Wrestling Clay Picture in Picture. Who's going to challenge Sales Monet for the TBS title on TBS next week, Wednesday? Stay tuned. Fuck television. Now, Tyler Valkyrie getting involved here. Again, perfectly legal, though. And sending Yuka hard into the barricade.
And that woman should be that woman, I'm telling you, should be in the mix right now. The fact that she's not even close to any championships is a crying goddamn shame, in my opinion.
And Deanna again and Taya Valkyrie, the Vendetta, long-time foes and friends of this business. Taya Valkyrie, of course, took the AAA Reina de Reinas Championship from the Virtuosa when she returned home to TNA. Again, you don't mess with the family. Show your respect. And Deanna Purrazzo right now showing no respect towards her opponents here. Keenov against Queen Amanada against the barricade. You want to talk about women that should be in championship contention. I mean, again, Deanna Purrazzo, formerly part of the original class of Women of Honor, a former Ring of Honor Women's World Champion, and one of the most notorious TNA Knockouts World Champion, carrying TNA for 4 years before the Juggernaut took it over. Right now, everybody trying to take Deanna out of play here, and Yuka sending the reign by Serena Deeb. Serena Deeb, again, 10 times over. She's already been a champion here, to your point as well. Many people believe. Swing in the neck. Nice net breaker there. Here's the cover. Hook of the leg. It's a 2 count. One of the most notorious matches last year of Thomas Tony Storm's AEW Women's World Championship reign. And Deanna right now, squaring off against Queen Amanada. Congratulations, by the way, Deanna Purrazzo earning her master's degree in history as well. Oy vey. It has been a night to remember here. Action still very heated across the entire Survivor Studios, I'm sure, across WWE and AEW. As again, we got a full commercial because fuck television. But again, it's just one of those things, though. We talk about the AEW division. You got that level of hungry potential. You got that depth of experience. You got that international flavor of styles clashing. And you also have this incredible depth of strength. There are so many foundations and dynamics of this women's division in AEW. It's incredible, and it should be showcased more predominantly across all of AEW screenings.
Yep, that much we can agree on for sure. AEW needs to push those women that a lot more that we see on our screen and all up and down the card, because there is too much talent to be wasted like that.
Yeah, about to say, I mean, you saw Harley Cameron earlier, of course, such a multifaceted, talented individual, and she's been taking any time that she can get. She's been creating opportunities, but others don't want to give her the opportunity. Ratchet. And then, of course, we saw Penelope Ford and Lamara Mera, Thunder Rosa get a little bit of an altercation. That might lead to a singles match. Both those women looking to create new memories here in 2025. We are back here on Collision. La Mystica takes Kunamanai down, and there's a
Venus
Fujiwara
DeMilo.
No,
Venus DeMilo.
No, Fujiwara bar only.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Milo is the double one. And a right of reversal. Whoa. 2 count there. Almost literally wanted there.
Yeah, that Fujiwara armbar usually sets up for the Venus DeMilo. Wasn't able to get it. Nice German suplex.
Get back on the feet. Oh, God, what a pump kick.
Well, so much for that. Double down between both women, man. And both women just got knocked loopy after that.
I fucking love this company and this freaking wrestling industry. All 4 women down, and my mood is officially back to a normal green neutral as I got 4 incredible women on my screen wrestling for a chance to challenge the TBS Championship here. Queen Amanada, Deanna Purrazzo, Yuka Sakasaki, Serena Deeb, still down on the outside, though. And again, the only one that has faced Mercedes Moné previously was Queen Amanada during her run as TBS champion. Last year in October, actually.
Now Yuka Sakazaki tossing Serena Deeb to the corner. Nice Insagiri.
10-1 here at AEW, of course, since returning back to AEW. Yuka goes up top. Of course, Magical Girl tagging alongside Misuki in Tokyo Joshi Pro Wrestling. Massive crossbody takes down Serena. Here is the cover, and Deanna with the save.
Yeah, taking a shade out of Riho's playbook there. That's usually a move that Riho perfects very well. Get well. Oh, Jesus. What a forearm shiver by Queen Aminata, probably one of the hardest strikers in the industry. German, though, by Serena Deeb.
Yeah, you gotta watch the kicks though. And right now the hammerlock. Lariats.
So the
Just a
twist.
half. Hook roll up. Hook it for a leg. Gets a 2 count. That long reach of Queen Aminata, probably her only saving grace there. To your point, Queen Aminata, one of the best strikers that AEW has in the women's division, despite her in-ring experience.
Yeah, that was shades of her old mentor there from the Straight Edge Society, where she pulled that hammerlock lariat up from. And now look at this, going to go to the ramp here. Jesus, what a slap to the face! And
oh boy,
yes, fight.
Well, I knew I was going to pick up again with these two.
God damn, okay.
Oh my God, James, you want to say your line, James?
I guess we have to. Get fight! Get fight!
Yeah, Valkyrie, Diana Purrazzo, though, again, Yuka Sakazaki and Diana, the only two in the ring. Serena Deeb and Queen Aminata just fought in the backstage area. And again, it's legal.
Yay!
And the both of them vendetta right now, taking advantage of Yuka. Wait a minute. Harley Cameron!
Oh, Jesus!
What's she doing here? Oh, it's a girl. He just rocked Taya Valkyrie. Pump kick to Harley Cameron. What the hell is happening?
It's Bedlam in the women's division.
And Diana's got Yuka hooked. Power bomb.
And this is it. All she wrote.
Wait, no, she reversed. She reversed. Roll through. Right, force to let go of the hold. And now the Mighty Strong Cradle. Diana down. Shoulders down. Yuka got her.
What?
What? A reversal of the body's momentum and Diana's own body working against her. Yuka Sakazaki with a beautiful Mighty Strong Cradle takeover. Yuka's challenging Monet for the TBS Championship Wednesday.
Why, though? I wanted Diana.
And damn you, Harley Cameron, you beautifully talented you just cost the vendetta. Oh, boy, there's going to be hell to pay.
Yeah, probably.
What the hell was that about? So Taya interrupted her song. Big deal. It wasn't her business.
I mean, to be fair, I guess
what are you talking about, to be fair? There was no fairness there. That was a crime. That what we just saw was a conspiracy worse than Jesse Ventura's fuss on drones, all right? Yuka literally got lucky because of Harley Cameron.
Listen, I'm not happy about it either, but don't stop her performance, isn't it? That's all.
Oh, for the freaking. Oh. Ooh. Kazuchika Okada laughing?
Why?
Oh, baby. Oh, you did not just tell me he did not just say that.
Oh, boy.
Nope.
No.
Oh.
Oh, shit.
Well, that might be a sign of things to come, but coming up next, our main event for the AEW National Championship. Kazuchika Okada versus Katsuyori Shibata. That's what kind of yells, "You're the bitch.
You're the bitch.
You're the bitch. You're the bitch. Your head says the bitch. Harley Cameron's the bitch. The chat is a bitch. Everything's a bitch. Damn it.
Why is everything a bitch?
Because life's a bitch. Anyway,
my headset is a fucking bitch. I fucking hate this thing. I need to get a new wire.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. I'm in a mood. Harley Cameron, you no good, beautiful. What the hell?
Hey, don't you dare disrespect Harley. If they did not come in, I wanted Diana to win. She fucked that first up. If she did not interrupt her guitar lesson with Big Justice and Big Boom AJ,
he can go on freaking. He can go on somewhere else outside Daly's place, learn to play guitar from somebody else, all right? Why is that freaking young kid that only has fame because of TikTok interfering in Wrestling Matters? He distracted Harley to the point that Harley wanted to do that for whatever reason, but there was more important matters to worry about, like Diana trying to get back at the gold. You're still trying to make excuses for that boom child.
For the Boom Child, I ain't making no excuses for him. I'm making all the excuses for Harley Cameron. That's what I give a shit about.
Well, all I know is the Vendetta has got a hell of a way to make someone pay for disrespecting them and costing them, and there will be hell to pay when it comes to Deonna Purrazzo and Harley Cameron, and I'm all for it.
And all I know is if we're gonna get a match between Taya Valkyrie and Harley Cameron, I don't know who to root for.
No, that's easy. The Virtuosa, because long may she fucking reign. But anyway,
Well,
congratulations to Yuga Sakazaki, who will go one-on-one with Mercedes Monet this coming Wednesday on Dynamite for the TBS Championship. Oh,
that's right.
I will say this, though, despite, my mood this week and what happened earlier and just things in general, this has really been a very fun and tremendous show. As always, Daily Place delivers.
Yeah.
Oh.
Been a good show.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie.
And now we only have one match left, the main event. So we're just relaxing a little bit, folks.
AEW can probably put on an all-women show weekly and 2 shows that's unisex.
Versus 2 shows that's unisex.
Yep.
Unisex bathroom is becoming more often a thing, too.
Unisex?
Yeah, I don't know why that's a thing. Like, there's a reason why men are men and women are women, but this is not a genetics 101 class, okay? I'm just saying.
That's true. Well, I mean, there is the exceptions where there are people that are legitimately unisex. And
look, I don't judge people. That's not for me to judge. People can choose to be what they choose to be, but you're born away for a reason.
Well, no, I'm saying that. No, I'm saying there's actually people that are. You know what? We're gonna get canceled if I try to explain.
We're gonna get canceled. This is gonna become a different type of culture situation. The bottom line: you choose what you are. And speaking of choosing who they are, here's the Redwood Big Bill in the ring. I almost forgot that he was actually supposed to speak.
Oh, I guess he mad. He big mad.
Well, I mean, Hobbs assaulted him. That's just man on man action right there. Meat on meat.
Meat on meat. Big meat.
You're right. True. And I know, Ryan, that's not what you meant, but James kind of took it a different way when I talked about the word unisex, as James does. Moving on, back to wrestling.
I'm autistic, I'm sorry.
It's okay, James. Uh-oh. Well, we knew we would hear from Big Bill, but I think Powerhouse Hobbs is a man that is not here to share words. You're not going to hold back Powerhouse Hobbs.
You're not holding back Hobbs.
Oh, shit.
Jesus Christ. Oh, no. Oh, no.
You and I both knew this was going to happen.
Everybody getting ragdolled here.
You could get every security person out there at Daly's place. It's not going to be enough.
Yeah, that's a big security guy. He just got freaking floored.
Here we go.
Oh, Jesus. Here we go. Pick it up where we left off earlier tonight.
At least in the middle of the ring. Oh, a kick to the knee. Yeah, why by Big Bill?
Ooh, nice big boot.
Yeah, again, straight away, grabbing that backpack and Powerhouse Hobbs being brought back to the entranceway. And someone check, by the way, where the hell Serena Deeb and Queen Aminata went?
Right?
Oh! What the hell? What's in the bag after that?
That's a good question. What is in that bag?
His knee brace and a couple of bricks.
Oh, my God.
And handcuffs.
Well, he got his wish.
You remember that same brick earlier that was thrown literally at the head of Hobbs? Yeah, I guess Big Bill had more than one.
Yep. And, oh, Jesus, he's going to cuff him and have his hands tied behind his back while he used the handcuffs to choke him.
I mean, I guess if you can't cuff the man, you could choke out a man with them, I suppose. It's not quite like a Garrett, but still, it's a heavy chain. And Hobbs is busted internally.
Oh, Jesus almighty.
He busted his nose or his teeth. Good grief. Oh dear, they are on that very small walkway across that audience stage.
This is not gonna go well, but especially with guys of this size. Are you kidding me?
You think? And Hobbs losing blood right now, got to be disoriented. You saw that swing and a miss, and Big Bill just teeing off against him. Uh-oh.
He's just playing with his food right now, is Big Bill.
Then to go in the broadcast position.
Yeah, this is not going to end well. Jesus Christ.
And now winning a chair.
This is getting bad.
Oh!
We need more security at this point.
Well, how many security guards did Hobbs take out? Like 10 of them. I mean, I don't know if anyone else wants to get between these two.
That's a good point.
He's not done, clearly. And Tony Schiavone and Nigel McGuinness might want to get the hell out of there.
Jesus.
And look at Hobbs with the middle finger of defiance. Oh, boy. Doc Sampson, you might have more to worry about tonight.
Yeah, no shit, huh? He's going to be
favorite.
completely tending to Powerhouse Hobbs by the end of tonight.
Well, that's if he doesn't fall off this stage and break his something else. Literally held up by that LED banister. Again, Big Bill just teeing up with that steel chair. Yeah, on a night where Kazuchika Okada beat Commander and turned out Buddy Matthews' challenge, beach. On a night where Clean Up Now 3D are probably still fighting outside of Daly's place across Jacksonville, Florida, and Yuka Sakazaki beat down Perazzo and Tyra Valkyrie thanks to Harley Cameron's interference. On a night where Penelope Ford and Thunder Rosa are looking to build a memory and leave the other one forgotten, and Darius Martin calling out Leo Rush. The Gates of Agony lose to the newly found named Hounds of Hell, and the Undisputed Kingdom beat freaking Matt Menard, Cool Hand Ange, and freaking Dale Garcia. Now we got Big Bill in a blade brawl with Powerhouse Hobbs. Oh, and the brick. Oh, no.
Oh, Jesus. I'm scared of this because he tried to throw a brick at him earlier.
Yeah, he might actually hit him this time. Oh, and a low blow!
Ah, Jesus!
That's one way to take down a redwood of your size. And now Hobbs teeing off with these vicious elbows here. Another knee to the midsection. Powerhouse Hobbs getting the better of Big Bill here. Still a very precarious spot. Uh-oh. What the hell?
Oh, God.
Oh, no. Oh, my God!
Jesus Christ!
Belly to belly, off the stage, to the floor, through 2 tables!
Whole crowd just came unglued for that.
Good grief.
Whole brawl around Daly's place and both men taken out.
Yeah, take a look at the replay here. Powerhouse Hobbs saying, you're going to hell with me. Boy, did he set him down hard. That's a lot of weight coming down off there. Carnage on Collision. I might need more medical help there. We fought. Good grief.
Yeah, you ain't kidding.
Well, what's this? MJF? Oh, Don Callis family. You wonder, they got a rebuttal after Kenny Omega Ospreay's challenge that has now been accepted.
Yeah.
And there's the head of the family in that parasite, that virus of the industry, Don Callis.
Interesting little setup here.
Well, he did talk about the influences he had, of course, with Kenny Omega since he was 10 years old with his uncle, and of course, former wrestling royalty, if you want to call it that, out of Canada. Bloodthirsty Kenny Omega. This is quite a setup, though, I will say, of this family. Not on the same page. Cannot be allowed to come to fruition. About to say, Brian Cage lost to Kenny Omega on Wednesday Night Dynamite in Cincinnati. Kenny Omega reborn, rebirth. Huh.
Who said there's only 5 of us, he said.
Wait, what is that supposed to mean?
That's a good question.
Well, we'll talk more about that later. And also, how could I forget, we had a timeless performance hyping up the encore of Timeless Tony Storm versus Mariah May. That will happen at Grand Slam. It all comes down now to our main event for the AEW National Championship as Don Callis has arrived once again at Daly's place. The Alpha Kenosuke Takeshita is about to defend the gold against Katsuyori Shibata, and I hope everyone's enjoyed the presentation for tonight. Again, thank you all for making this possible. You make this all possible to demonstrate our passion and endure utter madness of technology and professional wrestling at its worst and most delight. Please ask a comment, tell a friend. Please support my friends' PayPals and passions. You want to dig into the conversation? Super chat, as simple as that. James, we're in for one of a hell main event.
Yeah, we are. I'm ready for it, too.
And let's go back to the ring with our Katie, referee for this contest, Arby Edwards.
Wrestler's not wasting any time getting in the middle of the ring, I'll tell you.
He never wastes his time. You know that. There's a reason why this man is the only man in the business that can literally call himself the wrestler.
AEW International Championship on the line here as Konosuke Takeshita is defending champion. The challenger, Katsuyori Shibata. Bell rings. And here we go!
And what a pleasure it is right now. Of course, the Konosuke Takeshita and Katsuyori Shibata main event over a championship. One-of-a-kind inter-Japanese promotional warfare. Katsuyori Shibata, of course, held as one of the 3 musketeers of his era alongside Hiroshi Tanahashi and Shinsuke Nakamura. And again, Konosuke Takeshita has been on a hell of a year so far with wins over the likes of Shigeru Takagi, Kushida, Tomohiro Ishii, Josh Alexander, Speedball Mike Bailey, ever since becoming AEW International Champion. I do wonder, though, how well these two men are so heavily founded on the mat and proficient strikers. I do wonder what the greatest strength is for the Alpha to get the better of Katsuyori Shibata in this first ever one-on-one matchup.
Well, I'll tell you right now, it's definitely the striking ability because Konosuke Takeshita, we've seen him lay out a guy who has literally stood the test of time and staying upright when it comes to heavy strikes in Tomohiro Ishii, and he floored him. He floored him in his very first encounter with the man. So if anybody can beat him, it's definitely got to be Konosuke Takeshita just for the striking department. And you got to imagine, too, there's a history of concussions when it comes to Katsuyori Shibata. The infamous headbutt heard around the world when he fought Kazuchika Okada for the IWGP World Championship.
Right? Katsuyori Shibata, more so a grappler, grappling essential, of course, a teacher of the LA Dojo. Big PK almost ran through the Alpha's chest.
Yeah, I mean, and don't get me wrong, we obviously know Katsuyori Shibata is a hell of a striker himself. He was the one that trained Kenta and why he's a proficient striker. So there's no slouch when it comes to this man's striking ability either. But I just think that considering that man right there that's beating on him is a former Olympian, I think the edge has to go to Konosuke when it comes to the striking.
Konosuke Takeshita, a student, of course, of Jun Akiyama in DDT Pro. Discipline, of course, in the Blue Thunder Bomb and wrote a thesis on the German suplex. Katsuyori Shibata, proficient, of course, in the PK and the rear naked choke. Looking for that run into right into a boot.
Yes, and there it is. Talked about it earlier, Noah, right on the side of the temple, and look at he immediately clutches the side of his head.
And Konosuke right now, of course, under the MO of Don Callis, has been adopting this new, more aggressive style outside the ring against his opponents.
Yeah,
now sending Shibata into the audience. Oh, boy, here we go. Crowd interaction time, only at Daly's place.
Yeah, it's the first time we've seen this type of interaction all night. I'll tell you that right now.
Well, outside Big Bill and Hobbs destroying each other.
True.
This is not good. Uh-oh. And the Alpha looking for a run up here to Shibata. Shibata meets him with a big boot.
Oh, Jesus. That was a pump kick and a half. And now he's got him on the chair. Perfect landing for Konosuke. And now it looks like, oh, God.
Hey, we're talking about proficient strikers. And Katsuyori Shibata with the run-up. Oh!
Well, I thought he was going to go for the drop kick, but maybe he's like, nah, you know what? Just push him.
Yeah, hesitation punk kick, if you want to call it that. Single leg kick. And right now, Konosuke Takeshita being rocked by Shibata. Shibata may be getting in the champion's head. Can the wrestler defeat the Alpha and become the new international champion? Stay tuned, Wrestle Quiet Picture in Picture. Fuck television. Our main event continues. And also Samoa Joe beat a punk kid, Nick Wayne. I almost forgot about that. Uh-oh. DDT on the apron.
Jesus Christ. Right on his bad head, too.
Well, you were talking about again. Yeah, you were talking about earlier.
Well, that's the thing. The worry here, when he takes a move like that, he's already been told if he gets another concussion, he was told by New Japan doctors he would never be able to wrestle again. And here he is taking a DDT on the apron. Konosuke realizes that's his weakness. That's the prime target here.
And it also was a DDT on the Ring of Honor Pure Championship that cost Shibata that title against Wheeler Yuta. And we also, speaking of New Japan, saw this man return home to New Japan 5 minutes against the ace, Hiroshi Tanahashi. Now the Alpha up on the second rope. Yeah, it looks like Konosuke Takeshita might be looking for a massive senton drop. Here's the cover, lateral press, and a kick out at 2.
Great kick out there. That was just pure. Pure instinct there by the wrestler Konosuke, or I'm sorry, the wrestler Katsuyori.
I mean, we talk about the moniker of professional wrestling, the outlook of being called a professional wrestler, the overall identity of the wrestler. Again, Shibata is the only one that literally calls himself the wrestler. The industry calls him the wrestler. There are many men with many unique names, but if you want to define yourself as truly a man of this art, this sport, this form, there's no one more pure to that style than Katsuyori Shibata, battled and will tested and life survived beyond Tomoyasu E. To your point, let's not forget he also beat Tomoyasu E for the Neverweight Championship at Wrestle Kingdom.
Ooh, great counter out of that Boston Crab, by the way, as you talk here, into that leg hold there by Katsuyori Shibata, but that long reach there by Konosuke, able to get to the ropes.
You said before, proficient striker is Konosuke Takeshita. Proficient grappler, though, is Katsuyori Shibata.
There's a reason they call him the wrestler.
When that bell rings, he turns into a machine. It's almost like he phases out everything else. He just focuses on his opponent and adapts to the environment and the style around him. And then pushes himself even harder than that, as you see him literally eating these forearm shots by Konosuke, being rocked in the corner. Are we calling for the clean break? Shibata still remaining on his stance with all the ropes, and hurls it up. Oh, God, world class!
Yeah, world class forearm strike immediately just dropped Katsuyori Shibata.
We are back here at Daly's Place, AEW Collision Homecoming, our main event for the International Championship. Shibata meeting the Alpha in the corner of another vicious kick. Yeah, speaking of course, Daly's Place, y'all might know Duval. Apparently there's a new coach, of course, though, for the Jacksonville Jaguars. We'll see what that leads to. Knife Edge chop.
Who's the sixth man to get nice. That's funny.
Yeah, I'm about to say, I don't know, actually. And Knife Edge chop almost in the throat there. Now maybe going to Kenta Kobashi or Shoji Kojima with the machine gun chops. Now creating distance. Uh-oh. Hesitation. Drop kick in the corner to your point earlier.
That right there was a receipt for world class.
And a nod to Kenta. Again, Shibata's just straightforward, in your face, full-on contact wrestler. Cover lateral press, gets a 2 count. Good to hear JR, of course, on the call here.
Yes, indeed. Good to hear him. Sounds like he's doing a lot better.
I mean, he moved to Florida, of course, and of course, he's been one of the great voices of professional wrestling business alongside Tony Schiavone. Tony Schiavone, who's been in this business now for 50 years.
No,
I think pretty much close to the same thing, if not a little bit longer. And again, though, Shibata stumped to the bag and forearms, though. You see the Alpha slowly rising to his feet. Takeshita right now just being teed off there. Uh-oh.
Oh, great counter out of that kick.
Oh!
German.
As Bob SVP kick in the spine.
Jesus Christ.
Whoop. Swing and a miss off the front PK. Hooked again. And
Nice
Shibata back to his
exploder.
feet up the exploder. German suplex high on the shoulders of Konosuke. Konosuke get back. World class again. Rocks the wrestler. Grabs the trunks though.
Jesus. Nice
STO.
STO.
And
Both men down. Wow.
The fans on their feet, and I think I'll see a little bit of sweat on the brow of Don Callis. It's kind of interesting that we saw Katsuyama return to form, winning in Ring of Honor, and then next thing you know, Don Callis and Konosuke decide to test themselves against the wrestler. Don Callis, for as much as we hate the man for who he is in this business, he still probably is one of the most powerful, smartest men in the game right now with this talent that he has established and currently has underneath his tutelage. Again, Alpha, Konosuke Takeshita, Brian Cage, Lance Archer, the Proto Star, Kyle Fletcher. And apparently it's not just the 5 of them. Makes you wonder who else he's been scouting in this business, or in AEW for that matter. Renee Chop by Katsuyori Shibata, though. Oh! He's still done! Off the backpack drop!
Yeah, that's not good. That's not good for Konosuke here. He's fading fast here.
Body scissors, but one arm is free, though. Army Hammer's checking in, though, and again, Konosuke back to his feet, just trying to break the grip of the wrestler.
And now look at this, going to try to turn it into a backpack stunner. Backpack stunner. Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Tombstone.
Oh, no, look out. No, Hito
shit.
Ganache. Bastard driver! Wheelbarrow suplex follow-up.
Great combination. Going to go for the knee strike.
Bang! Power drive knee, Shibata blocked it, PK! What?
Wow. We're at a stalemate again with these two.
And the fans on their feet are rightfully so. This is AEW, folks. We've seen upsets before here in Darley's place for championships, James.
Yeah, that's a good point. I didn't even think about that. We could see a title change here. And Konosuke has really got to be careful because it looks like Katsuyori Shibata is determined to win his first AEW world title.
And again, Konosuke working harder than ever across 3 companies now, works for New Japan, DDT, and AEW, and is currently a double champion for AEW and New Japan, but only the AEW National Championship is on the line. We don't know who's going to defend that Neverweight Championship against next, but Bolton Oleg has already called the Alpha out. Wrist control by the wrestler, and a big forearm rocks the Alpha to his knees, now changing to the ground Cobra. Twist, center of the ring, an Inoki special. Oh, wait a minute.
What the hell? Don Callis is going to the back, apparently.
Or maybe he's trying to come close to the ringside a different way. Again, maybe he's having a sense of urgency. And right now, Shibata keeping Konosuke towards the center, and there's Don Callis at ringside. Surprise, surprise.
Oh, immediately got to the rope, though. Konosuke still held on.
And again, though, Shibata hoisting him up. And Shibata took it over with German Submit's own, rolls through, and look at Shibata unfazed. And again, the rear naked choke.
Jesus, again. And now look at this. Don Callis finally doing his job as a manager. Trying to wheel his person on. Oh, come on! Leg. Come on.
Shibata right now, he needs to focus on the man ahead in the ring. Whoa!
And he did! Oh, shit!
Roll up! Oh!
Oh, my God. Don Callis just almost cost Konosuke the championship.
And Konosuke, was running for world class. He got an open palm straight to the side of the face.
Ow.
Wait a minute. Blood Thunder Bomb! Fuck
no
you,
way.
JJ Cover! No, kick out one!
What the hell does Konosuke have to do against Shibata?
And look at Konosuke's face. He's shocked.
Yeah, no shit.
Shibata just won't stay down.
Oh, look at the determination, though, and Konosuke. He is pissed off now.
And both these men are meeting in the middle of the ring.
And there is the strength advantage for Konosuke. World class again.
Drops into a knee. Looking for that power drive knee. Oh, didn't go for the cover. Looking to hoist them up. Raging fire.
Got it.
Cover. 2 has it done their deal? It has. It took
Good.
3 high offensive moves bat to put down the wrestler in the end. And look at Don Callis taking the credit here, it looks like.
Well, I mean, he did trip up the wrestler, so that definitely got him the advantage a little bit.
Yeah, I suppose. We'll see if he has the advantage this coming Wednesday when Ospreay goes one-on-one with a member of the Don Callis family, Brian Cage. For now, homecoming comes to a close for James Hebert. I'm Noah Foster. Fans near our coverage, folks, of AEW Collision Homecoming. It was definitely a homecoming to remember for a number of reasons, and a collision of chaos, to say the least. Hell of a show, though.
Very much. You could say it was maximum carnage.
And well, I mean, it was on Max. And of course, we'll be returning back to AEW content some point in the near future. But for now, finish up, folks, of course, with the regular wrestling Jay Williams and Walter Cruz Saturday's main event. And we're going to keep things short, sweet, and simple here as we'll be in tune with all of you within less than an hour for the Saturday shenanigans. So until then, if we don't see you then, make a pause back to live. Thanks for tuning in our coverage of AEW Collision, and have a good night.
Have a good night, folks. We will see you on the flip side. We will see you at 11. Again, tune in to the Saturday night's main event call. Have a good night, everyone.
Whew, what a show.